Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere. You must be out of your mind. Don't go anywhere, don't go anywhere.
We'll be alright if you keep me next
it
to
in.
you.
Ben Davies, you're a fucking criminal. I hate you, Ben Davies. I hate you. I hate you. Oh my God, you are a criminal. You are an absolute criminal. You need to be thrown in jail tonight. I need your send him back to Wales. Send him to Wales now.
No one. Scamacca, you fucking idiot. The guy played the perfect match, you fucking lazy bastard. What a fucking lazy bastard, this motherfucker. Scamacca. Keza.
Hi guys, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First and foremost, big up to every single one of you guys for joining us on episode 98. We're 2 episodes from the big 100, where I plan a big celebration, inshallah. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. I see all the mods doing their jobs accurately. Absolute elite people. Big up to all of you guys. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. Keep getting involved in the chat. Keep letting me know your opinions. Big up to Barrios and Na9 for the super chats. This is you watching us. Hit the X button. Hit the like button right here. See? Let's get the likes up right now. Yalla. Joining us first and foremost is my brother in arms. You know, our favorite Inter Milan fan. Man like Footy Judge Mo in the building. How are you doing, Mo?
Bro, what the fuck, bro? Joe Biden just dropped of the presidential thing, and Kamala Harris is gonna. Why did I just hear about this? And Kamala Harris is about to be the nominee for the Democratic Party. What the actual F? Oh my God. He's not running. But anyway,
I think you're taking this coffee shop thing too seriously. You want to talk politics now?
Bro, this is massive, bro. I don't think people understand how big this is for the American people. But anyway, people, like and subscribe. Calafiori deal to Arsenal. Make sure to, number one, like the video, people, for Joe Biden. Like the video for Donald Trump. Like the video for Kamala Harris. But first of all, like the video for Hussam. For This Is Football, people. And if you're watching this now, stop what you're doing. Hit that like button. And if you're watching this on the replay, before you go on and enjoy the show, because there's a lot of cooking. There's a lot of cooking, and the cooking is happening for Chelsea, right? Like the video. Like the video first.
Like the video, Habibis. Joining us next is the biggest troublemaker in the Man United fan space. Fellaini is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Man like Ahmed. How are you doing, Ahmed, Habibi? You're on mute. You are on mute. Professional streamer.
Oh, for flip's sake. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, the United fans are onto me, bro. I'm telling you. Listen, they're trying to shut me down. Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you people? How is everyone? What's everyone saying, man? What's everyone saying?
Alhamdulillah, all is good, all is good. زياد بصير تشغل الكاميرا عشان اعمل لك introduce. شو رايك بالفكرة هاي?
Bro, it's a Chelsea thing, man. What do you expect, bro?
Anyway, joining us on the channel as well is the biggest troublemaker in the Spurs fan base. You get me? Brother Yaqub is in the building. How are you doing, Yaqub?
Assalamu alaikum, y'all. How's everybody doing? I'm also going to say this. Mo, first thing out the gates is politics, and then, you know, it's just got me feeling all kind of weird, because now you got people in the chat, they're saying, yay him, and you want to know how I feel about all of them? You want to know where Jacob stands with any of it? Fuck them all. Burn it all to the ground. Start again, because you failed.
You know, guys, just hold on. Do you guys know how I knew about this? I don't follow the news, you know. I'm not following the political scene at the current moment, right? I swear to God, I knew about it because I follow the account Transfer News on Twitter, and they tweeted about it. So I got a notification about it. I didn't know from the political side. I knew from the football side. It says breaking news, and I'm like, I thought someone moved somewhere, and it's Joe Biden. So it's football connected now.
Yeah, fair enough. Joining us on the channel next, everyone's favorite Kiwi merchant. His camera's finally on. Alhamdulillah. Man like Zizo is in the building. How doing, Ziad, man?
Say wallah. Big up everyone. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Like and subscribe. Mo, mashallah. Ahmed, mashallah. Jacob, mashallah. Hassan, mashallah. Bismillah, mashallah, tabarakallah. Like and subscribe. Why is there 9 private chats? I don't know, but yes, I agree as well.
It's me complaining about the fact that Mo opened the show with Joe Biden talk.
Yeah,
So
can
it's
you
just me
respect Joe
yelling in the
Biden?
chat.
That was such a curveball, unnecessarily, like out of nowhere. Just
Yeah, bro. Like,
it's like, hello, big up everyone's favorite Inter Milan fan, Footy Judge.
it was just like, whoa, Joe
Biden
dropped
did the
out, bro.
election.
We
What
saw
happened to
this
Biden?
coming, right?
What
Y'all
happened
saw
to
that
Biden?
debate.
What happened to
He
Biden,
was always
blood?
gonna drop.
What happened to Biden? Did he die yet? What happened?
I'm pretty sure the
guys,
clone.
okay.
They
I
fired
think-
the clone,
I
and
don't think Joe
then
Biden
the
is
real
alive
one
anymore.
is.
Oh, Joe Biden.
This is
I don't think
No.
Joe Biden is alive anyway, bro. I don't think.
You thought you tuned
He's
into
alive.
This Is Football. No, this is politics.
Oh, facts. New channel for Hassan.
No, we gotta. Here we go about Joe Biden. It's official.
Here
we
no, it's
go.
Kamala Harris. Here we go. She's officially been moved up to the first team.
No, yeah, but she's not yet the final nominee. He is nominating her. Who else is coming on this? Is there any? Yes. Oh.
Make America
Right,
great
yes,
again. Let's
next
go, man.
Channel replacing his city oil.
Make
brother.
Chelsea
Shut the
great
fuck
again.
up. Don't ever say that
Make
shit
Chelsea
unless
great
you're promoting
again.
Ronald Reagan.
Make
Make
Chelsea
Chelsea
great
great
again.
again.
I don't know who that is.
Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Chelsea great again. Joining us next on the channel, you get me, a man who claims he can deadlift 150 kilograms. We all know he's a liar. Man like Ahmed is in the building. How are you doing, Ahmed, man? You're on mute.
bro.
You're on mute. Subhanallah.
Listen, I did that as a courtesy, you know what I mean? I don't like to have
Yeah, one
around.
Chelsea fan on mute, one Chelsea fan.
Obviously, listen, you know, I'm doing
Chelsea,
well,
Chelsea.
sensational, amazing, you know, everything like that. Fun fact, This Is Politics is actually a Twitter handle, which is quite famous, so you can't take that name.
Oh,
thank you very much.
fair enough.
Oh, well, you learn something new every day. Because one thing I don't
gonna
care about
copyright
is
you.
fucking politics.
Well,
But-
Why?
let's get to let the
How you
people
don't care about politics, bro? Politics is good. It's fun.
Yeah, let's talk about
Is
Sisi,
it?
man.
Is
Let's
it
talk about
good?
Wallah,
Sisi.
it's fun. It's fun.
Is it
In
a
this-
bunch of
No,
old
in-
white people
in
dictating
this
what
day-
happens to the whole
No,
nation?
but in
Yeah, I
this-
love that.
In this day and
They're completely in
and
touch
age,
with
it's
today's
such-
society too.
No, they aren't. But that's why it's so fun to talk about them.
Okay, let's
I
talk
think
about
because
Sisi
you're-
and Bashar, man.
I think you are. I actually think because Jacob is an American, born and bred, I think he
Yeah.
doesn't understand how good it is for me to be able to sit and talk
زياد
about
يا
politics.
حيوان يا كلب كم مرة فهمتك ان انا بالاردن؟
Does that make
Wow,
sense,
wait.
Jacob? The difference
Wow,
between-
wait.
Just because,
Yeah,
what
just
do you
because
do?
I can let the boys
Because
out
I
at the
wasn't-
nudist beach
Jacob,
doesn't mean that I
all our
should.
life.
Don't go
we're not
anywhere.
Just
allowed.
because I'm allowed to be naked at the nudist beach mode doesn't mean my ugly ass need to be at the nude beach. Okay, that's my point.
No.
Like,
But I didn't get my chance in my life to have my say in politics, even though
Oh,
we
that's
have
fair.
an opinion.
Uh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
What I mean? Like I had an opinion all my life, but I was never allowed to.
So my
change that
one of my
opinion.
biggest memories with American politics, this is how fun American politics is. One of my first memories with American politics was I was going to sleep. It was like, oh, Al Gore's the president. He won all the votes. I went to sleep. Al Gore's the president. And then I woke up. No, just kidding. George Bush is actually the president because some 12 people decided that he would be president, regardless of what the American people said. So that right there at a young age said, it doesn't matter what you do as a citizen. They're going to do whatever they want to do. You have no control. You're just one of the sheep. That you're a number. That is strictly it.
Jacob, what about Pulisic for president?
Speaking of number, you get
No,
me?
he likes Greg Berhalter.
Our final
face of America.
seventh participant of Ahwa today, replacing brother Saad, is brother Dawood, aka Dayo, is in the building. How you doing, Dayo, man?
What's that?
Yo.
I'm good. Thanks,
Oh my God,
man.
we have 3 Americans. That
Thanks,
is
man.
I
Right.
can't believe you made
Let's
Dayo
check
wait that
out.
whole time.
Yeah, I knew about it since morning. I saw the news in the
I didn't
morning.
know. I didn't know
I
at
follow.
all.
I follow the news, so I'd already seen it. But it doesn't matter. Look, at the end of the day,
Same.
it is what it is. It's American politics. Psh, he's not going to be the nominee as far as I'm concerned, and it doesn't concern me. I'm going to vote when the time comes to vote for whoever I want to vote for. But I'll be very clear about it. I'm not voting for somebody who thinks I'm a piece of shit. That's it. I'm not voting for that person.
I hear it. I hear it.
That's
I
it.
would vote
If you-
for Jacob personally.
Yeah, I would.
Big up to Barrios who says big up Hussam on the panel. Like the
I might
stream.
get corrupt, bro. Don't vote for me. Don't do
There you
that.
are.
I'll tell you right
There you
now.
are.
I'll accept
He would
money.
get the US, he
Definitely
would get
getting
the
corrupt.
USA to,
I'll be exactly like the politicians you know right now, corrupt and accepting
he would
money
get
to
the
do
USA
biddings
to
of
buy
others.
Spurs so they can invest all the trillions. In fucking
Definitely.
Spurs. It really
Oh,
would become United Spurs of America, 100%.
Okay, now we're cooking. Vote
That
Jacob
would
for sure.
be exact plan right there. Big up to Barry, says big up Hussam and the panel, like the stream. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. Big up to Faraz, says Saad, Iraq versus Morocco Football Olympics. Don't hide fraud. Well, Saad is sick today, so that's why I couldn't make it. And Hamza is doing something. So yeah, big up to you, Farhad. Jacob, would you take Daniel Levy as a replacement candidate? There you are. There you are. I don't think that's a smart question to ask right there. So I would assume the
He'd be
answer
good
is
at
no.
doing the status quo. If that's what you want, he'll be good at that.
And big up to Nanine, who says, I apologize for the incorrect figure last time, but for the panel, 50 million for Yoro and 45 million for Calafiori. That's what Nanine starts with. And that's our starting topic of the day, because I do want to start with Calafiori before we head into all the Chelsea stuff. Guys, 420 people in here. We ain't even started talking about the football yet. Let's get the likes up. Subscribe to the channel. All these guys' channels in the description as well, including Saad and Hamza. Everyone's channels in the description. Please go subscribe. We want to start with Dayo and Calafiori before we could carry on. Also, we're only 3 subscribers away from 31.9k. So subscribe with your mom's phone, your dad's phone, your brother's phone, your fake account. Let's get to 31.9k before we get close to 32k, inshallah, ladies and gentlemen. So like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Dayo, talk to the people, Habibi. Calafiori.
Well, I mean, I think it's a good buy. That's it. It's good business. So last season we already had like I would say the best defense in the league last season. Consider the least goals. Adding someone like Calafiori to the team, I think gives us more depth in defense, which we need. For example, the preseason is about to start, the preseason tour, and Tomiyasu is already injured for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Like Tomiyasu is not going to the tour because he's injured. So if we didn't get a Calafiori in, we had the same left back issue we had last season we'll be having right now. So I think that's a good buy. I mean, our defensive line, the weakest link right now for me, and when I say weakest link, I mean just defensively, not what they give going forward. Defensively will be Zinchenko. So now we've got what? Ben White, we've got Saliba, we've got Gabriel, we've got Timber, we've got Calafiori, we have Tomiyasu, we have Kiwior, and Zinchenko. So I think
Zinchenko.
Yeah, I think the depth is good for me. I'm happy with the deal. I thought we were going to pay more. I thought we would pay way more than what we paid. For the deal to end up becoming the total of what? Less than the 50 million, 45 million eventually in total, 40 million plus 5 million in add-ons. I'm still shocked that they took that deal, but people were saying it was a slow process, but everybody knew Calafiori was on holiday. And as soon as he came back 48 hours after, it seemed like something had moved. So I think also if the players being around can actually make a transfer go through quicker by talking to their club and saying, look, hey, let's get this thing over and done with, or pushing for an exit, So
I'm surprised you signed the center back first, though, given the fact you have the strongest defense. I thought you'd go for an 8 first.
So that's the thing again. I believe that we're still going to sign people in those positions, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't sign a center back. Like I said, last season, if we had the 2 games that we lost, or the 3 games we lost, if we had a defender to come in for Zinchenko and we tied those games, we win the league. Because, scoring and winning is one way to do it. If we had those 3 games, West Ham, Fulham, and Aston Villa, if we tied those games, that's 3 points. We take 1 point.
Can I tell you what the problem is? I'll tell you what the problem is with that. You're not selling Zinchenko, you're selling Kiwior. And for me, listen,
as of today,
let me just say one thing.
Okay,
Paul, Sean, we all know Timber's not going to play DM. Thank you for the super chat, but we all know that's not going to happen. I think he would probably compete to start either right back or left back, because that's what kind of Arteta wants to do, in my opinion.
I can tell you this, right? With the defenders we have now, we have 19 different combinations of defenders that we can play within the 7 defenders. We have 19 different combinations.
Sorry. Before I forget, back to the
Who comes
Zinchenko.
up with this? Who comes up with these numbers?
No, let me break it down.
Bro, I have never seen a club in my life say this. We have 17 kinds of combinations.
No,
What
I
is,
think,
bro?
do you know what the combination?
Bro?
Okay, so let me break it
Who
down.
cares?
Okay, so
Seriously,
Mo,
like,
if you,
bro,
Mo, if you
it's
say, Mo,
so
let me
crazy,
explain what I
Dayo.
mean by
It is, man.
combination,
I don't
Mo.
want you to
Mo,
explain. I don't
if
want
Ben
you to
White
Like
gets
mix
explain.
up
injured,
also, right?
hold on, stop,
Already,
stop,
you
stop,
already
stop. No, no, no.
lost.
You cannot do
Have
that. You
19
cannot do that.
different. Oh
If
my
your brain
God.
cannot, if your brain
Jigsaw.
cannot,
I can. We
No.
can sit here and say
listen, here's what I'm
Timba,
saying.
Tomiyasu,
That's not
Zinchenko
what I'm
this,
talking about, yo.
Saliba,
You're
Gabriel
assuming.
this.
You're
Who
assuming.
cares,
You see, here's
bro?
the
I'm
thing
not
now.
assuming,
When you
bro.
assume, you
Oh
make an
my
ass out of you
God,
and me.
bro.
You're assuming. Let me finish what I'm saying by combinations. Combination simply means if Ben White gets injured, we can put a Timber on the right flank. Is what I'm saying. If our left back gets injured, Calafiori can come in. If Gabriel does a stupid bozo moment, gets a red card, Calafiori can play in his position. I said so. There's different ways that we can play these defenders, which is good for the depth.
Can I
And
just burst your bubble, my friend?
And if you sit there,
Can I
and if you
burst your
sit there,
bubble?
if you sit there and just because
No,
you have
I'm
19
just
different
gonna
combinations,
burst
you
your
are pissed.
bubble. I'm just gonna
That's
tell
on
you.
you.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. If you have 19 combinations now, you had 19 combinations last year. Just remove Calafiori and give
But I'm
you
saying the
same
depth. This is what I said. I
numbers.
said that, you see, no. See, this is what again. More, you see, you're being
Improve
disingenuous here.
and give
You
I
are being
give
you
you
are
that.
being disingenuous
What
here.
is it? No, I
You are
am not.
being Mo,
I'm
you are
gonna
being
tell you the
disingenuous.
difference.
You are
And
being
instead of you,
disingenuous.
I am not. I'm
Yes,
not.
you are.
I'm gonna explain to you. I am not. Instead of you coming, because the number 19 different combinations, you
Mhm.
didn't change anything. Removed Kivior, added Calafiori. The realistic thing is that we improved on
But
Kivior.
that's
Now
what
we improved. And
Kivio is
why did okay? Can you accept, what did
is
we
Kivio a
okay?
left
Hold
back?
on.
Is Kivio a
What
left
did the
back?
show? What
Is
did the
Kivio
show
a left
add?
back? Is Kivio a left back? Is he a
He
left back?
literally he was
No, I'm
definitely
asking.
your best
I'm
left
asking.
back last season.
I'm asking you what position does he
Yes,
play?
I am.
No,
I
listen,
am.
what
I am
position does he
answering
play?
you. I am answering
what
you.
position?
He
What
was
position is
definitely
it?
your. I am
What
answering
position
you.
does he play? I didn't
I
ask
am
where, I didn't
answering
ask
you.
where
No,
he
no, no,
plays.
no, no, no.
What
You don't get
position
to
does he
dictate
play?
my Dayo. You don't get to dictate my answer. You
get
answer.
to-
You
get
ask
to
me a
answer
question.
You get to answer the
I
question.
am. I will answer the
I
question.
didn't say where did he
He
play.
will.
I said
I will
what
answer the
position does he
question.
play? Not
No,
where
Let
does
him
he
answer.
play.
crazy.
Let him answer.
Go,
This
go,
is
go on.
crazy. Dayo. He was
Go
your
on.
best left back last season.
In how many games?
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
My point exactly. You want to say out of 38 games, where Kivio played maybe what 10, 11 games, he was the best left back last season. Yes, he
That's
was.
more than quarter of the freaking
that's
season,
not the
my
question I asked you.
friend.
That's not the question I asked you, Mo. You didn't answer my question. What is Kivio's position? Where does he play? Not where did he
Center
play
back.
games. Good.
Center
Simple.
back.
So we don't
Okay.
have a left back.
What
So
is
simple.
Calafiori's position? What is Calafiori's position?
Calafiori is also a center back who can play left back. As
Okay.
well.
Same as
So,
Kivior.
no. Kivio has never.
Did I lie?
We forced Kivio into the left back position. He never played it before that. Kivio played DM and played
My
as a
friend,
left
my
back.
friend,
So don't
my
come here.
friend.
Don't come here and change
I
things.
don't think you added anything by saying this 19 thing. It didn't add anything. That's
not.
simple.
So listen, whether you think it is or not, I'm saying that I'm looking at my
But it
defense
didn't.
now.
But it didn't.
For you, it didn't. For you, in your world. For me, in
For-
my
for-
world, because
No,
it's
no, no.
my
But
support.
it's
Listen,
a fact. You
for me,
literally had the same
in my
19
world,
combinations last season.
listen, in my world, I support
Ayo.
Arsenal. If you don't want to look at your own team and say, oh, well, we can play our defense in this many different ways.
No.
And that
Dayo,
doesn't mean
my
anything to you,
point
that's
is
cool.
simple.
To me, it's
Dayo,
cool.
Dayo,
It's good
Dayo.
that we have those
Okay,
options.
good.
That's all I'm saying.
Dayo, I'm gonna ask the rest of the panel, guys. Dayo said we have 19 now. He said this. Now we have 19, right? What does that mean? That the last season they didn't have 19,
That's
right?
not what that means. It does.
Bro, but when you no,
I don't
Dayo,
care
if I
about
may,
last season.
let me
I don't
quickly,
care about
Dayo,
last
yeah?
season
Ahmed,
anymore.
please help me.
What about the first
Dayo,
thing?
Dayo, but you said
Go on.
when you make that statement, we have 19 combinations now. You're
19 combinations.
I said that based
Billah.
off of, I said that based off of injuries, right?
Let other people talk, Dayo. Let him talk.
You jumped
Let
down
him
my
talk,
throat.
let him talk.
Mo, you
Dayo,
jumped
let
down
him
my
land,
throat
let
when I
him
was
land.
speaking.
No,
You didn't let me
no,
finish,
no.
Mo. You jumped down my
No.
throat.
No,
I
the
was
thing
saying
is,
something.
Yes, Dayo, I
spoke about
jumped
it,
on
and
to
you
add
jumped down
something
my
to the
throat.
show.
yeah, but Dayo, I think the point he's
Dayo, I
trying to
added
make,
something. I wanted to add something.
the thing
as
is, yeah, the thing Mo that the thing that Dayo that Mo is trying to say is that when you make that statement, it's we are assuming from that statement you're making, then that means you have 19 new combinations, right? That's why you so maybe be a bit more clearer.
That's why I said to Mo, I said, yeah, if you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. I said, Mo, you're assuming. You heard me when I said that. You just said it now that you are assuming that because I said 19. Don't assume. Ask me what I mean. If somebody says something, don't just assume because you think that that's what it is. Ask them, okay, look, explain what you're saying, and then they can break it down. I was talking based off of injuries. I'm saying, for example, Tomiyasu is already injured right now for the next 3 weeks. He's not going on the preseason tour, which means if we did not get somebody in, we have one more less combination of defenders to play. Like
But brother, he's only injured for 3 weeks though.
No,
Dai.
but,
Like,
but,
come on,
but that's the
He's only
thing.
injured for 3
But
weeks,
you don't
bro.
know. Listen,
The
we
season
saw
doesn't
this.
start
Hold
until
on,
what, less than 4 weeks.
Ahmed, we saw this last season.
Jacob, can you
Ahmed,
help
we
me
saw
here?
this. Ahmed, we saw this last
Can you
season.
help me?
Tomiyasu, they said, would be back in
Jacob
about
is
4 weeks.
busy
Tomiyasu
fighting
did
a
not come
fucking
back.
chat
Tomiyasu
for
did not
some
come back for almost 10 games. They said he'll be back in 4 weeks. He'll be back in 3 weeks. Gabriel Jesus will be back.
You
Like,
literally
we've
had
seen
you
this
had
thing.
okay,
We've
you
seen
had
it happen.
19 combination last season.
But we had
You s-
injuries as well. So I'm saying that now that we have the
Okay,
same
so
thing,
did
we
you have
we
did you have
we have
19
more-
combinations?
we have-
Dayo,
we have
did you
more
have
depth.
19 combinations or you didn't?
We didn't have
last
19
season?
last season. We didn't have 19 combinations.
How come? Give your
because
saying.
Zinchenko.
So
because
what Mo was
Zinchenko-
saying was right
hold on,
then. Mo
hold on,
what Mo
hold
was
on.
saying was right.
Because
Then.
what we have done is we brought in a
Fellas,
defender.
I'm gonna
Hold on.
let it pass. I'm
We
gonna
brought
let
in a
it go.
defender.
I'm gonna
No,
let it go.
I'm not going to
Gonna
let
let
it
the
pass.
90.
Because I'm not going to let it pass
Fellas,
because you think you're smart. Now that we've added a player that can
No,
play
I
centre
don't
back-
think
hold on,
I'm
hold on.
smart. I am
Hold on,
actually
I'm gonna do
smart.
it. I'm going
I
to say
don't
it
think
again.
I'm smart.
Now
I
that
am
we've,
smart.
listen, now that we've added a player who can play centre back and left back, is that not an extra additional combination to what we had last season? Yes or no? Simple maths. Is it not additional? Is Calafiori
Dayo,
not additional?
literally last
Playing
season
two
you had
positions.
Kivior who played
Hold on,
last
hold on.
season. You
But
had
This
now
is the
the same
first I'm
guy.
hearing of the
if you add-
combination thing,
but
so
if
I'm
you add
honestly
this-
Yeah, me
a
too.
little like,
But if
what?
you add one more
This
person,
is like
19
you-
combinations.
bro,
All
I
right,
feel like-
what does
I
that mean?
genuinely wanted to hear it
Okay.
out. Like I was genuinely curious. Like,
Bro,
what?
I feel like we're playing
19
Yu-Gi-Oh, man.
combinations. Talk to me. Is it like Baskin Robbins, 31 different flavors? What are we talking
No,
about here?
what I'm talking about is I'm saying based off of injuries. I was talking on injuries, and I said, okay, now that we have an additional player that can play center back and left back for us at the same in either of those positions, if we have any injuries, we can play a different combination of defenders. Like he can play right, left,
The different
center
spice
back,
mixes.
play left back. Timber can play left back and play right back.
So
well,
mathematically
so
speaking, since we're
mathematic-
talking numbers, I do want to ask a quick question.
Yeah.
19 combinations, that involves all of the players you have right now. How many combinations
8.
is it reduced to when you face, let's say, 2 injuries?
if we-
Is
if
it
we
then
play-
like
it depends on
6
but
combinations?
no,
Is
but it also depends
3
on the
combinations?
Jacob, it depends on the players that get injured. The player that plays in 2 different positions, if he gets injured, that eliminates the option of having him play in those positions if somebody gets injured. So if a Timber who can play left back and right back gets injured, that eliminates us having a Timber who can cover for Ben White if Ben White is tired, if he's leggy or laggy. That's what I'm saying. That eliminates that.
Can I ask
position.
you
So
something? Is Timber a left back or a right back? Because I remember Ajax, he
can play-
played center back, right back.
Timber can play across. He can play across the back. For this Leighton game he played center back. For this Leighton game that he played at the center back. But we've been planning to play him on the left back on the right side. So he can play across the line. Same thing with Tomiyasu, who can play. But like with all the injuries, it's good to have players.
But Tomiyasu's never healthy, so like y'all have already planned for that, I'm sure.
Which is why I'm saying I'm happy that we brought in Calafiori because Tomiyasu is always injured. At least now we have.
Yeah, but
some
Dayo,
sort
you
of
missed most
cover.
point. Most points still stands. Because if you had 19 combinations last season and you're going to sell Kivior, then you're going to have 19 combinations.
But we haven't
again.
sold Kivior yet. I'm saying as of now that we still have Kivior on the team. Has Kivior left? If the season starts tomorrow,
Oh, it's 19 including Kivior.
including Kivior right now. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying
Oh,
we can play. Yeah, we
including
can play.
Kivior. Okay, that
including
changes.
Kivior. We've not sold him yet. Kivior is still on the team. He's going to the preseason tour. Everybody's making all these noise about. "You are
Okay,
going
but
to
then that
sell him."
changes everything you said. Because
But that's what
including Kivior.
That's what I'm
is a
saying. I said
different
including
target.
Kivior. I listed our defenders, Hussam. I called Kivior's name. I said the weakest defender we have is Zinchenko right now, defense-wise. But going forward, he offers us something different in the profile. That's how I started my conversation. So obviously, Mo wasn't listening to all that aspect. He just had 19 combinations and jumped down my throat.
It's kind of funny though, because 19 combinations, it does
never
sound
heard
like a
that about my
Popeyes
football
5 for 5. We've got 19 different combinations, 5
Yeah.
for 5 deal. Come on down. You can get a hot dog, hamburger, a drink, and some fries, and a cauliflower. I don't know what they sell over there, but I'm just saying that. I just, it's. Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I was gonna say quickly, yeah. I've never considered my football club what the combination plays are. I'll be so real with you, brother.
No, but I do,
Like,
you know,
you
to
know
a
what I
sense,
mean?
I understand what he's saying, because when you get a player that's versatile in a sense that you know they're competent in the minimum 2 different positions, then, I mean, I had 19 combinations, and one of them was Ben Davies and Emerson Royale at center back. Is that a combination I wanted? No, but it's one that I got. So, like, I get what he's saying. In this preseason as well, Oliver Skip and Archie Gray have been playing center back. Both of them have never played that position in their life. So, combinations are a thing. Maybe if that's the direction we're heading, at least Tottenham seem to be following or leading or right alongside in the combination story.
Yeah. On the topic of Arsenal, I wanted to ask Dayo a question. How is this deal How do you find this deal compared to the Yoro deal?
Oh,
How do I find the deal? I think
Tough
Lenny,
questions.
let me put it this way. I think that what was paid for Lenny Yoro, a lot of people are saying is a lot. I don't think it's a lot for a player that I've watched him. I think that boy is going to become the next Van Dijk or better. Like that's where I see Lenny Yoro. So I don't think that them paying that is too much. I think they've paid for the next 10 years of Manchester United. Literally, like they've invested that money for the future. Now, can I say the same for Calafiori, who's 22, and we paid something less for him? Yes, I think we can say, well, based on the way he plays as well, he's also going to be a very, very amazing defender. He's already amazing from what we've seen. In comparison, I would still take the Calafiori deal because it's cheaper. The player quality is not vastly different. And when I say vastly different, Calafiori probably has a lot more experience than Lenny Yoro, who has just played his first or his second season at Lille. And he's younger.
Dayo,
He's
you're
going to have a lot of
waffling right
learning.
now. You have
No,
to play
I'm
to
just
your
saying.
chest.
I said I said I would pick.
It's clear of Lenny Yoro. Absolutely.
What did I just say now?
No, because you're not
I
giving
said
Calafiori the credit.
No, I did.
No,
I
one
said
second. You're not giving Calafiori the credit he deserves.
Because I didn't say it the way you want to say it.
No, 1 second.
How do you want me to say it?
There is a
How do you
massive
want me to say
quality
it?
difference. There is a massive quality difference.
What did I just say
Calafiori
now?
is
I
so
said
much better
Calafiori
than
has
Yoro
more.
right
I
now.
said he has way more experience than Lenny Yoro.
No, it's
Come
not
on,
just
go-
experience. He's better right now. As things
He's way-
stand right
he's
now,
be-
Calafiori
Hussam.
is so much better than Lenny Yoro. So much.
Hussam, if somebody has more experience in something than you, are they not better than you at it? Like,
No, not by definition. No.
But are you going to go out against a
Who
boxer
would you
who has
rather
more
have,
experience?
Maguire or Kwanzaa?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Would you go
Would you
against a
rather have
boxer right
Maguire
now?
or Kwanzaa?
A boxer with 10 years experience and you with 6
But
months
answer,
experience.
Akhi, would you
get in
rather
the
have
ring.
Maguire or Kwanzaa?
What are you saying?
Would you rather have Maguire or Kwanzaa?
We all know Maguire is crap. We're not comparing. We're comparing two good
Okay,
players.
so
Listen,
your experience
we're
point has
comparing.
been debunked.
I know, but we're comparing two good players.
Ben
and I
Davies
already
has
said-
experience. Who wants him?
I already said
Not
that,
me.
Saad
that
has one.
Calafiori is
Send
better.
him to Wales.
Calafiori is better. I simply stated that what they paid for Euro is for their future. So I don't think that the price that was paid on Euro is a astronomically ridiculous price. I think they're trying to secure their future, and they paid for, and they needed to pay more because clubs like Real Madrid and co were in for him.
Because football is a corrupt sport and Jorge
They
Mendes
had to
done
do,
all
they had
this
to do
shit.
what they had to do. They
Romain
had to do-
Molina already spoke about it. It's all Jorge Mendes because he wants the fucking money and he's the player's agent and he didn't want him to sit up there and sign a pre-contract to Real Madrid for free. That's just football's a dirty sport. That's just
I get all that aspect, but if we're comparing skill for skill, I see Euro in the future becoming a great player. But right now, Calafiori is of course better.
Yeah,
than
right
him.
now Calafiori is a lot better.
And,
That's
and,
just
I, and then I said I'll take my Calafiori deal because it's also cheaper and Calafiori is better. And you jumped down my throat. Exactly what you said. I was saying in my own way.
No, but
Exactly.
That's
Calafiori
haram.
is a
It's
lot
technically
better.
haram, but I see
But
your
that's
point.
I think
Calafiori is a lot better though.
I
He
think
is.
he's a lot better than he is right now. But I think
Yeah, but we're talking about right now. 3
And
years
I
from
said-
now,
and
Yoro
I
will
said-
be at Real Madrid
Calamari.
anyway, so why does it matter?
yeah, and I said I would take my Calafiori. I'll take Calafiori because the price was good. He's a better player right now.
Look at all
price
the
is good,
United
so-
fans in the chat rattled. Guys in the chat, who would you rather have at your football club right now? Calafiori or Lenny Yoro? Write me one word answer, Yori or Calafiori. That's it. Don't write me your
All I'm
life
saying
story.
is don't
write
eat no
me paragraph.
calamari in Texas.
Choose
You,
one
you
in
get
the chat
offered
right now.
calamari in Texas, say no.
Oh, would you rather have calamari or cauliflower, brother?
Cauliflower,
Calamari.
technically, especially in
Because
Texas.
it's
The more
Italian.
inland you are, you just be
Calamari
careful.
because it's Italian. There you are.
Calamari.
See, most people are saying Calafiori. Hold that. You frauds.
Calafiori Nation, yeah.
Calafiori.
I mean,
Nation.
Calafiori, it's not like Calamari Fiori's old, that much older. He's what, 3 years, 4 years old? That's not
You
that
guys,
much. But he is
hate on
significantly.
Arsenal because hating on Arsenal is the new sexy thing, and everyone has like this whole cauliflower.
Jacob, man, 4
nickname.
years.
That's
4 years
not
experience.
true.
The
It's
guy
not the
is
new
fucking
sexy thing.
unbelievable. He's a
Talking about
great
some Justin
centre back.
Timberlake shit.
Man,
Hell
stop
no.
waffling, man. Stop waffling. Stop waffling. Stop waffling. The new what is this?
Happened.
It's the new thing to hate on Arsenal. No one gives a shit, bro. Like we criticize them when they need to be criticized. We praise when they need
I
to be
shit on
praised.
Arsenal for. I
What
don't
is
need
this
an
thing?
excuse.
No,
What is this
so
nonsense?
It's
Ziad,
like waking
One
up.
second,
Do I
one
need an
second.
excuse
Ziad,
to
what is
wake
your-
up? No,
No,
I do
So
though.
Can we not do stuff? One
Ziad
second,
and
no.
Jacob, hold
Let's
on,
not.
hold
No. Yeah,
Ziad
you
and Jacob,
let me
listen.
finish, blood.
And I'm gonna ask you a question because you
Blood.
said something relevant, both of you guys.
Let me
Guys,
finish,
what
blood.
is your criticism of this deal? I want to hear it.
I don't know. Listen, they've shown it a bit with Ben White, but I don't know if Calafiori can offer us a lot going forward. I don't know if he can do a lot going forward in terms of getting goals and assists. That's it. I think he's a
My
good
opinion-
centre back. I think if you're buying him to play left centre back is okay, but you clearly don't need a left centre back unless Gabriel gets injured. But a pure left back who in your system needs to go up and down, I don't know if he can do it in the Prem. That's it. But
For
in terms
me,
of the price,
That's
it's
that's
not. It's
literally
not
what- that's
expensive.
literally-
This is the
literally
same
what he
club
did.
that signed 15
That's-
kids from Brazil.
Yeah,
talking
what's that
about
got to do with
buying one of
Chelsea?
the
that's
What does
literally
it got to do
what-
with
may
Chelsea?
I
Don't
offer
go
my
for the
perspectives
Chelsea.
on the Calamari
Yeah.
deal
But-
as,
but-
as a
but-
Tottenham fan?
Calafiori,
Guys, Jacob wants to answer the question.
Yeah, let Jacob talk, man.
From and y'all know I'm biased as hell.
You
and I never need
interrupted
an
him.
excuse.
Yeah, you interrupted
And I
him.
never-
Every single time we talk,
You
it's
interrupted
new,
him,
It's
you
new
fraud.
agenda to hate on Arsenal. Everyone just
No,
wants to hate
because
on
you
Arsenal.
interrupt Jacob
No,
and
this
then
is
you
bullshit.
say, let
This is
Jacob
bullshit.
talk. Okay,
No,
don't
hey,
interrupt
no,
him.
no. Let Jacob talk.
Fraud.
Facts.
Go ahead, Jacob.
Nonsense.
The
Bro.
Arabica coffee right now is fermenting nicely. Look, as a rival, when they were rumored with the deal, it was one of those I was hoping would fall through. This is a player that I think at any Big Six club he could have gone to in English Premier, any club he would have gone to, I think he improves. He's that good of a player. He's young, and he showed it on one of the world's biggest stages. Not the world's biggest stage, but a pretty damn big one. And he was the best thing to show for Italy, especially not Donna Puma. I mean, it should have been Sicario, but that's another story for another day. But for Italy and the bums that they are as a national team and the boring games that they play, he was a part of instilling and overpowering their team. So it was a super fucking boring game. I can't stand watching the Italian national team, if I'm honest.
I
And that's
agree.
why, because it's just, well, you're going to shithouse a
But
1-0
you know who
win
else is
forever,
boring
just
to watch?
annoying.
Arsenal.
But
So he slots perfectly.
Ziad,
but
Ziad,
Calafiori
2 goals- Ziad, 2 goals
for
and 7
Arsenal, when you
assists.
look
Hold
at
on,
Arsenal,
hold on. Jacob, go ahead, Jacob. Go.
when you look at what Arsenal need, what gets them over the line, you just say, well, what are the weak points? When you look at their 11, you look at their squad depth, what are the weak points? Left back has been one, and so has striker. And then some people believe Kai Havertz will be it, some people don't. That's up for debate. But a one that everyone agrees with from an Arsenal perspective, Dayo, anyone correct me if I'm wrong, but any Arsenal fan I've ever talked to doesn't like Zinchenko as their left back, doesn't like what he provides there, and it's been a clear problem because what was the name of the guy? It was Kiwi or Ziad's boy, Kiwis, who was cooking there for the left back, which the standard was pretty low. It reminded me of like when Reguilon was cooking for Spurs, right? It's just, no, it just wasn't Ben Davies, so it was an upgrade. It was better, but it doesn't mean it's to the standard that, but Calafiori is of a standard that could help them more at that. To me, left back is a big hole for Arsenal. They filled that. I don't like it. This is one of those signings that I get, like, I don't like seeing my rivals make that kind of a deal. You know, like when Chelsea signed Nkunku, that's a player I rate very highly. They signed him. I know it didn't work out year one, but year two, he could be very dangerous. I'm worried about Nkunku. These are signings that I don't like to see, that Dayo should be happy about. The Lenny Yoro thing is a whole nother deal. But Calafiori, I feel like it's not the same. That's comparing apples and oranges. If you compare Calafiori to Arsenal, then because United are in a completely different point right now as a club than Arsenal. Arsenal are trying to get over the line to beat City. United are trying to just get back into the conversation. So,
but Jacob,
and they're trying to build for the long term. So that's why Lenny Yoro does make sense, because that is a good signing.
Let me tell you the difference between the two. Honestly,
yeah.
I swear to God, wallahi, no agendas. Wallahi, no agendas. You know what the genuine difference is? Calafiori picked Arsenal over another club with the same exact offer. Lenny Yoro made it clear that he wants to join Real Madrid and Real Madrid only. And everyone here knows, no bullshit, he was seduced by the money to join Man United and basically threatened by the Lille president. So it's not agendas, but I know that Arsenal was Calafiori's first choice. Whether we listen, no agendas, Man United was not Yoro's first choice. That's just factual right there. So that's something.
But how's Yoro getting? Because how's Yoro getting in this conversation? Like, what's the what?
Because Mo asked the question.
Because Mo asked me a question about it. Mo asked. He asked me what do I think about Calafiori and Yoro as a buy for Manchester United and Calafiori for Arsenal, and I simply said right now Calafiori I think is a better player for Arsenal and better than Yoro right now. Yoro,
yeah, but right now he's better.
Right now, yeah, Yoro is a talent. Hold on, then. Yoro is the talent that I
yeah,
rate.
Go ahead, Ahmed. So the question to you then. If I ask you tomorrow, if I asked you before the two deals happen, hold on. If I asked you before the two deals happen, would you rather have Lenny Yoro for the money you spent, or would you rather have Calafiori at Man United for the money Arsenal spent?
Bro, I'm taking Yoro. I'm taking Yoro over
Did you-
Calafiori.
now the fucking people in the chat, do you guys know now why I fucking asked the question?
Bro,
So
I'm
shut up and
listen,
sit on the fucking floor and enjoy the fucking show.
I like
This is
the
how
video.
you fucking make the show, bro. This is because I know the panelists here one by one. Go
Bro.
ahead, Ahmed.
Sit on the
People.
floor, bro. Sit
what
on
I'm
the
saying,
floor right
no,
now,
but what I'm saying is where United are as a club in terms of on the football on the pitch is completely different to where Arsenal are. Yes, you man signed flipping Cali, whatever his name is in it. Whatever his name is in it. Man, don't know his name. Like that.
California.
Yeah, California, cauliflower,
Cali.
Calzini.
Bro, why are you hating on this guy like this, DM?
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, it's a good signing, yeah. But I'm gonna say it to you just straight up without any BS. Yeah, that's not gonna bridge the gap to Man City. I'll be so honest. It's not gonna do it. Yeah, getting a new centre back ain't gonna push you to win the title just by getting him in. Like he might have some good attributes on the ball and he fits Arteta's system. Yeah, but bro, your issues aren't defense. I'll be so real. Yeah. He's not. That's not your issue. You can say,
It's funny. It's funny when you guys say your issues are. It's funny when you say that.
Let him land. Let him land. Let him
Just-
land and then
but go
respond.
on.
Let him
Listen,
land, please.
don't
Dayo,
get
let
too
him land.
rattled, man. Just enjoy
I'm
it.
not,
Man.
I said it's funny when you say that. That's not me being rattled. I said it's funny when people say your defense was not the problem. But
Look,
you know,
like
carry
I
on,
said,
carry
yeah,
on, finish.
Lenny Yoro is a right-sided centre back here, and Calafiori is predominantly going to play on the left side for you, innit? So we've already got Lissandro in that department. Yeah, he gets injury. He's injury prone, but we wasn't looking at a left-sided centre back first. We needed someone to partner Lissandro. So him and Calafiori don't really make sense like that unless he was to play left back. Did you get what I'm saying? So that's why I answered Mo's question by saying I would rather Yoro because physically and even attributes-wise, it fits Lissandro perfectly. That's literally the answer. So yeah, man, Calafiori. How much did you get him for? 40 mil. It's a decent signing. I'm not going to hate it, but I'm just telling you, you're not going to bridge the gap.
So to address what you just said, that you're not going to bridge the gap. Last season, Manchester City won 28 games. They lost how many games? I think just 3, and they drew the rest of their games. Arsenal won 28 games. The same number of games were won by both teams.
Okay.
We lost 5 games and we drew lesser games than them. If we had better defenders in the games like Aston Villa, where it was 20 minutes to go and we allowed Aston Villa to score 2 goals, if we had better defending and we were not able to score. And now, if you want to tell me goal scoring was our problem again, I can address that by saying we scored 91 goals in the league last season and 120 across every other competition. So goal scoring was not the problem for Arsenal. The issue was in those games where we needed to at least either tie the game and walk away with the points. If we had tied 3 games, instead of losing those 3 games, with better defenders who could stay in place of Zinchenko, where most of the goals came from, or the game against where we had to play games where we had to play like Zinchenko and he was coming into the midfield and they were exploiting his position. If we had better defenders,
Dayo, I kind of disagree with that point.
Hold on, I'm saying there's 2 ways to win the league. There's either you can go out there and win the game outrightly, because if you're talking about the differences between us and Man City last season, the difference is just the games that Man City tied. We both won 28 games each. So there's no case. Hold on, we both won 28 games. We lost more. We lost 2 games.
I love these stats, man. I love these stats.
Yeah, we
No,
lost.
but realistic, but Dayo, like the problem I have with this take.
All I'm saying
No,
is
but
defensively.
Dayo,
if
the
you
problem I have with your take, my brother, yeah, it's very simple, yeah. I just need to double check this quickly before I even said it, yeah, which was that Arsenal last season only conceded 29 goals, bro. Like realistically, yeah, how much more, yeah, can a defense, yeah, get even greater than that? Realistically
those
speaking,
29 goals.
You know what I mean?
Aston Villa is one of those games. Take away Aston Villa. Hold on. There'll be 27 goals if we did not concede against Aston Villa.
But alternatively, bro.
Ahmed,
Let me just finish because I'm nearly finished. Yeah, alternatively, as I said, with the defense, I think, yeah, there's not so much you can change that much. Alternatively, though, you can make the same argument for attack. You scored 91 goals.
We won't.
So like, the margins is not the margins in my personal opinion.
When you are at this
defense
point,
is not as big as
when you are at this point, right? It's fine margins. Last season we didn't have enough cover for Saka. We didn't have enough cover for even like our front 3. We didn't really have enough cover except for maybe Martinelli would come in sometimes for Leandro Trossard. We didn't really have anybody up front that was really like that we could say come off the bench and make a big difference, right? If our bench is solid enough, we're having a Timber come in for a Calafiori or come in for a Ben White. For me, I'm more confident having that team. Remember, all teams here are going to be playing in 4 tournaments next season. Well, except for those who are not playing in the Champions League or in any of the European competitions. But most teams will be playing at least 3 competitions. So you also need depth. So if you say that, well, your defense scored considered only 29 goals, the game against Aston Villa, if we had a more dependable defender, right, and not injured Tomiyasu
No, but so you're saying
shoehorning
Yeah, but the
Kivio,
game against West Ham, if you scored one of the 30 shots,
which,
you
no,
would
which,
have
no,
won.
which is what I'm saying. I'm saying on both ends of the pitch, right? There's something to be fixed. For you to say, oh, just because we added Calafiori, it doesn't add anything. It doesn't make us any. That's disingenuous, because that means we have more depth now. We can rest our players but better. We can manage our injuries and play the best defenders against certain teams. You know, when we see who fits for what.
No, but this
And
is
then
what
up front,
confuses me.
and then up front, we also have to add to up front, definitely.
I don't
Whoever
think
you're going to bring.
Kivio is that bad to the position where you fully needed an upgrade on him. I don't think he was.
Kivio is Gabriel
probably the-
Magalhaes. He's Gabriel Magalhaes. Like if Gabriel gets, that's what Kivio
Look,
plays. Kivio plays
This
center, let's
all
talk about-
depends on who you sell and who else you buy. I think this is a massive upgrade on Kivior. I think this helps you. However, I don't think I look at Arsenal and go like, you know what, a centre back is what they need, because defensively you were extremely solid last year. Now, this conversation changes dependent what happens from now until August 31st when the transfer window closes.
They're not
This
gonna
is
do
all contingent upon the rest of the window.
Bro.
Because
So
if
is
you
it-
sign Calafiori and an 8, I don't necessarily think it's enough, because it's easy. Look, when we look at the goals scored, I think that's very out of context, and I'll tell you why. There was a point in time in February or in January, I think, where we were talking about Arsenal not scoring enough goals. And then Arsenal went on like a crazy run of like 6-7 games in a row where you were scoring 4 or 5 goals. And that's what drastically improved your goal difference. If you remember before then, we were talking about how Arsenal desperately needed a striker and we should have signed Ivan Toney and blah, blah, blah. I heard from all the Arsenal fans. So before that period where you started slapping teams, you slapped Newcastle, you slapped Sheffield, you slapped Burnley. I think there was a couple of games where you won like by 5 or 6 goals. So you kind of slapped the shit out of a couple of teams. And I think that helped improve your goal difference. But I still look at Arsenal and I think your priority signing is, from the outside looking in, is a forward who can put the ball in the back of the net for multiple different reasons. I'll tell you why, another reason as well people are not talking about. One other reason is it alleviates Saka from all the pressure. Because right now, the whole pressure of the whole front line is on Saka's back. If Saka does not perform, the others, you cannot guarantee that they perform or that they do well. And with the other priority for me would be in the position next to Declan Rice. It would be in the position next to Declan Rice where you do need a Zubimendi or you do need a Mikel Merino or you do need someone like that. So for me, I look at Arsenal and I think Calafiori is a fantastic player.
Can
I
I-
would take him at Liverpool.
I just
I think
30
he's an
seconds.
upgrade.
30 seconds.
Like, I want
Dayo.
to just, before Dayo comes in, I want to just.
You almost finished your point there, Hassam. Almost.
Yeah, but in
Almost.
terms of priorities, I'd say centre back was probably the third priority because for
Okay.
me, forward to help Saka and 8 is way more important.
So,
I hear you.
Husam's statement, hold on. Husam's statement here is that Yoro for Man United to close the gap more between Manchester United and Arsenal than Calafiori closed the gap between Arsenal and Manchester City. Is that fair to say?
Wait, say that
Yes,
again.
but you know why
Wait,
that's
slow
fair
down,
to
say that
say.
again.
I'll tell you why that's fair to say. I'll tell you right now why that's fair to say. Because Man United.
That's
are
not my
fucking
saying. That's
shit.
what Hussam just
Yeah, let
explained
me tell
for
you
about
why,
like
let
5
me tell you
minutes.
why. Because Man United are fucking shit. They had a -1 goal difference, finished 8th, and their other centre back options are Maguire and Lindelof, while Arsenal are chasing the Goliath in Manchester City. So obviously, Calafiori alone is not going to be enough. That's
All right,
like
so let me just.
that's
I,
like
I need
Liverpool-
I
one
need
second.
I need to
It's like
rebuttal what you
Liverpool
said anyway,
signing-
Hossam. You're
That's
done.
like Liverpool signing Palhinha tomorrow, and then Mo going like, "Are you going to close the gap on Manchester City?" Habibi, there's a difference between Man United chasing Aston Villa and Arsenal chasing Manchester City.
Okay,
There's
so
a massive
so
difference.
basically what you just said is that the Yoro signing is better than the Calafiori signing for the respective clubs.
Because of the position United are in.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I don't need the
Not
because. The
because
because is
Yoro is better than
Hold on.
Calafiori.
Sam, that because is I agree with you. I just want to make the statement right from you so people understand what you're saying. You are saying that for the respective clubs, Yoro signing for Man United, right, is better than Calafiori for Arsenal.
Yes, because Man United
Okay,
needed a centre back. Arsenal don't need a centre back. They need an
But yeah, he's
eight
not a
and
centre
one
back.
forward.
Yeah, he's going to play left back.
Hussam,
Stop saying centre back.
Hussam, so let me
Centre
address something
back,
that you said
left back.
again.
Let's
I want
move on.
Hussam, I want to address something that you said again to alleviate the pressure on Saka and all that. I'm going to say
Yes.
this again. Arsenal found different ways to
Yes.
score last season. We scored the most from set pieces, which was totally different. Our defense contributed 14 or is it 15 goals to the amount of goals that we scored last season. Our front three goals were distributed evenly across the front three, but with everybody scoring. Like Saka was what I think was it 19 GA. Havertz was maybe like 17 or 19 as well. Leandro Trossard was about 15 or whatever it was. And so basically, the way Arsenal, so the way Arsenal, I'm just saying the way Arsenal play is we score from different ways, and we have different ways. I'm not saying we don't need a striker. Don't get me wrong. We still know that last season we were able to score goals and win games. In certain games where we needed to not concede at all and walk away with points, because those points matter. That's what because like I said, look at the numbers again. City 28 games, Arsenal 28 games, win. City, Arsenal lose 5 games and then draw the rest. City lose only 3 games. And the rest that City drew 7 games. Drawing 7 games, they won the league with 2 points. I'm saying in those kind of situations, you need squad depth in your defense as well. Of course, we're going to address. Of course, we're going to address. And I said, I agree with you.
The problem with your argument, Dayo, over the last 10 years, there is no team that has won the league title without an out-and-out goal scorer.
I'm getting to that. I said I agree with you that that's a part that needs to be done. But the opportunity arose for Calafiori. Are you saying that because my main guy is a striker, but there's an opportunity to get a better defender in my squad depth, I shouldn't chase that deal?
Of course not. But that's why, what did I say when I was talking? You know how unfair to your football club. What did I say? It depends what you do from now till August.
But that's what I'm saying. Whatever they are doing.
I admitted it. I have no problem saying that.
The striker and the middle, whatever they are doing on that aspect.
If you go sign an 8 and a striker, no one can say shit because you've signed.
Let me say something else to you again. Arsenal are in the position. We're in the position where we have to be careful the type of striker that we sign and the type of 8 that we sign. We need a striker and an 8 that will get us over the line. And because of that, we have to be patient with who we're targeting and make sure that target is the correct one. Because closing the gap between City, going from 89 points to 92 points or 93 to win the league is way harder than coming from 70 to 80 points. Man U will improve and they will not be -1 this season. Man U will be plus 60 or whatever it is this season. And that's the honest truth. Chelsea will improve because you can't just get worse. You're improving your team. For us, you're already at the top where you're knocking the door. We can't make 10 points extra as Arsenal with whatever we add. So we have to be careful the people that we add and the players that we get. That's all I'm saying. You know, if anybody wants to say,
why are you looking at Salah?
Because some people don't listen. I said an out-and-out goal scorer. I didn't say an out-and-out striker. I'm saying goal scorer.
You're lucky I was on mute, Hussam. When you show that picture again, but you got an updated one because he don't look like that no more. He don't look like that no more.
The more he cuts his hair off, the more he becomes worse.
I saw a photo. I was like, who the hell is that
He's
guy?
not scoring. He's not scoring goals anymore, man. He's lost his juice.
Listen,
Man.
Jacob,
When Samson cut his hair, what happened to Samson?
Listen,
You know what I mean?
Jacob,
That's what I'm saying, bro. He lost his juice.
bro.
I said out-and-out goal scorer, Salmon. Arsenal fans sometimes, guys. Why do you guys listen with your balls sometimes? Listen with your ears, yeah. I beg you. Listen with your fucking ears. I'm sat here talking about your football club needing a goal scorer to help fucking Saka, and your response is, you did it with fucking Firmino. Yeah, but Mane scored 20 and Salah scored 30 next to him. That's the fucking difference, you balls.
Firmino was being the playmaker on the team. Firmino was the playmaker.
Ahmed, listen to that, bro. They're not getting a goal scorer. Do you get what? They're not going to get anyone as of late, bro. I'm telling you, Calafiori is probably going to be the only nice signing, and the rest, that's it, man. It's only going to be maybe
Ahmed,
That guy tells me he's sick, and then he's in the background. Should I let him in?
Hold on, let me just land this point, yeah. Let me.
Should I let him in? No. Should I let Saad in?
Yeah, let him in.
We already got one baby on stream. Might as well get two.
Appears.
Bro, who's this? Is this?
What an AFCON for Morocco.
Frauds. There you are, you frauds. I'm reporting live from the sick bedroom. You know what I mean? Listen, I just wanted to say this, yeah. Firstly, Firstly, I
That's
just
why
wanted
you
to
sick in
say,
summer.
I just, bro, listen, I don't know. I went to go look after my mum, and then I got this sickness, bro. Yeah, so right now we're blaming Mumsy, but we love her, so it's good, isn't it?
Big up
But
Mumsy,
anyway.
man. Big up Mumsy. Big up Mumsy.
Alright, big up Mumsy, man. Big up Mumsy. Anyway, listen, all I'm saying, yeah, is a little birdie told me Victor Gyökeres
Victor Gyökeres is on his way.
Yeah? Victor
That's what I'm
Gyökeres
laughing
is
at
on
Ahmed.
his
I was not
way.
laughing at Ahmed. You don't follow the news that we follow.
Listen, they can get
you follow
Victor,
your
bro.
own.
They're still not going to win the league, bro. You get it? They can
Now,
get whoever
see
they
how
want.
he's changed. See how he's
Hey,
changed.
listen, all I had to,
First, he
all I
said
had
they're
to
not going to
listen
buy a
to,
player.
all I had
First,
to
they're not going
listen
to buy a
to
striker.
all I had to do is listen to one or watch one comp that had Mob deep in the back, and I was like, yeah, I'm sold on this guy, bro. Just bring him in at this point, bro. Just bring him in. I don't give
So
a
no
shit.
excuses next season, yeah? If you don't win it,
No,
then
no,
you have
Ahmed,
to
Ahmed,
win it.
Ahmed,
Ahmed,
don't move the
when was
goalposts.
the
Ahmed, don't move the
excuses, brother?
goalposts.
You
You
lot
said
to
we're
make
not
too
going
many
to buy a
excuses,
striker.
man.
Ahmed, don't move the goalposts. You said we're not buying the striker, so don't move the goalposts.
We'll see in it.
Don't sit down. Don't sit. This is exactly what I told you. Remember, I told you that your manager will still be Erik ten Hag. You went against it, and I told you we had this conversation. You don't know the future. Me, I've seen the future. I've been there, and I'm back.
Bro,
Your
listen,
club is going to
only
remain
future you're
eighth
seeing, by the
position.
way, is another trophy for the season, bro. That's the only future
We
you're
will
seeing,
see.
bro. I'm telling
We
you.
will see now. We will see. It's
One
coming.
thing I have to say, man, I was
It's
saying this
coming.
again of Arsenal. You need to be getting that right wing back up for Saka because listen, man. Eventually, big bro, you know the amount of games he's been playing, you don't want a mount situation at United.
He's going to need to rest. But that's what I'm saying. Like we have, So here's the thing, Ahmed. On the right hand side now, if we bring in the Gyökeres, then we can move Gabriel Jesus to the right, who can be a backup for Saka, because Gabi Jesus can play right wing, so he doesn't have to play up front anymore. Because Trossard can then go up front. I said Trossard. We can bring in Gyökeres and then have Havertz as a backup striker. So
Havertz and Jesus are technically failing of a signing.
So my point is, at the end of the day, they're not
They
technically
failed.
failing.
They failed, didn't it?
He had injuries.
Let
So I
Arteta
don't
cook.
need to address
Hold
He had
on.
injuries.
Hold on, Ahmed. Is Ben White a failure
Bro,
of a signing?
Arteta's cooking
Bro,
and burning down your
Is Ben White a
competition.
failure of a signing?
Enjoy it.
But you know the funny thing, when your only rebuttal is that the failure of a signing.
Yeah, but
Because
it's
you
true,
already
though.
know,
It's true,
because
though,
you
it's
know,
true.
because you're being peppered.
true.
You know that they're
Nah, but
better
you
than
lot, yeah,
they're better
you
than
lot-
everybody that you have on your team.
Listen. Let me.
They are
land.
better
You
than
lot
everybody
have
that you have on your
spent-
team.
No, but deep this. They went and bought Jesus here to be the striker.
Barak, ya Mo.
Listen. They bought Jesus here for around 50 mil to be their striker, yeah, and elite experience. And now they bought Havertz. Now they bought Havertz. Yeah, the season after, he was cooking as a false nine, and now you still need a striker. So you didn't really buy well, did you? Now you didn't buy well, bro.
Because what
No,
you
it's not
don't
Arsenal hate, it's-
Ahmed, because you
Wow,
don't, Ahmed,
you're such
Ahmed,
a-
because you know what it is. Let me answer.
I
Let me answer
say
Ahmed.
the truth.
Let me answer Ahmed, Hussam.
Arsenal
Let me
are a
answer him real
fucking
quick.
good team.
Hussam, I'll
What's
answer
so
him real quick.
difficult
You know what
to
it is,
You lot,
Ahmed?
this profiled
Ahmed,
right,
because
and you need a new
because you
DM,
don't know
says everything.
because you don't know football, you assume that
Yes,
once
you
you
just
buy
handle it.
no hold on.
Hey,
Ahmed versus Dayo, popcorn in the chat.
Because you don't know
Ahmed don't
football,
know
right?
ball.
Yeah, he doesn't. Ahmed doesn't know ball. And I'm going to tell you why.
Saad, what do you want,
Ahmed
baby? Can
Ahmed
you
thinks
go
that
and
once you
rest
buy a
so you're
player, right?
ready for
Once you buy
Wednesday?
a player, like outrightly, you say you're buying this guy, that you cannot shift
I'm
that
gonna
player
go
from
rest,
where
man.
you say
I'm gonna
you
go rest.
bought him for.
Like,
Like
So
if you buy,
Jesus,
like
who
listen,
was meant to be your
if
striker,
Jesus,
is now
listen,
back
hold
up
on.
here.
If Gabi Jesus, who
50
was
mil.
injured last season, in and out consistently, right, and they had to even towards the last 6 games of the season, his injury was already okay, but they said they needed to manage him so that he doesn't get hurt again because of the type of injury that he has. If that is the case, then you know that okay, there's a player in here. We need to know how we're going to manage him. Here's the thing, though. If we don't get a backup for Saka, Gabi Jesus can play that right wing. Then we can go for a out-and-out goal scorer. So an out-and-out goal scorer will come in, and then Havertz can be our backup striker. On the left, we
So you
still have
spent 70 mil
Martinez.
for a guy to be
On
backup.
the left, yes, why not? If you want to go against City has a £100 million player on the bench. Grealish
Yeah,
coming
but
off the
City have
bench.
won things. That's the problem.
Listen to what you're saying.
They're allowed to
City
do that.
City have
I
80
know that
So what are
ain't
you
you
talking
talking,
about?
Ahmed.
What are you
City
talking
have
about?
won things.
Look
You-
at
I
that.
know for a
Don't
fact
be a
that
clown.
ain't you talking, Ahmed.
Don't be a clown.
Bro,
What do
You
you mean
want
by
to talk
that?
about money, Ahmed? Are you sure you want to go down that route?
Bro, it's true, bro. When have I said that United have spent
Sanchez,
well?
Lukaku, Sancho, Anthony, Maguire,
Nah, but
Wan
you know,
Bissaka
don't
for
say things.
50 million,
Sam, you're
Luke Shaw
deflecting.
for 50 million,
Nah, but
Onana.
Sam,
You
yeah.
keep going?
No, but you're deflecting to United, yeah. But I've
Nobody's
not.
deflected to United. You
No, but
you
you're
are
not
saying that.
deflected to United.
But
Why would you say? Why
Nah,
would you
but
say?
we're
Why
talking-
would you say?
nah,
Why
but
would
what
you
I'm
say a
saying is-
70 million? Why would you say a 70 million pound player can't be a bench player? Why can't you do that? If you want to be a big
So-
club, then you behave like a big club.
Hoyland
have
is
to.
going to be on your bench. He costs
No, you
75
lot-
You paid 72 million for this boy that you brought from Atalanta. What's his name again? That have not scored anything.
Hoyland, he's
Yeah,
gonna be on
Hoyland.
your bench
Is he
next
not
year.
going to be a bench because Xerxes is here now?
Bro,
What are you talking
Ten Hag
about?
striker.
Stop being
That's
stop being hypocritical. That's
not
hypocrisy
hypocritical.
right
It's not
there.
hypocritical, by the way,
He
because you
put
lot
his
have
highest
bought, yeah.
order.
You lot have bought. Not all I'm saying, you
Let's
you lot have
actually hear
bought.
Ahmed's point. What's your
No,
point?
but
on
yeah,
Arsenal?
they're not
Explain
listening.
it
They're
to
not.
us.
Yeah.
Explain
You lot
it to
have
us.
bought Gabriel Jesus to be your striker. Yeah, that's the reason. Did you not buy him for that? You bought him to be your striker. It didn't work out. You lot went and bought Kai Havertz. He had a nice purple patch, but you lot still need a striker. I'm saying you've wasted money on Jesus and Havertz when you could have just bought an out-and-out striker.
You
2
bought
years.
It didn't work out. You've gone and bought Xerxes
Bro,
now.
why
It
you
didn't work out.
United? See what I mean?
Hold
It's
on.
affecting
Because
United.
this is what you're doing.
Answer the question.
Listen, you're not focused on what here's the thing.
What's
I don't
Hoyland
care.
got to do with
Listen,
anything, though?
listen, I don't care.
The
right?
striker market's
Listen,
pretty
I-
poor, by the way.
I don't
Just
even-
to be fair
exactly.
here,
I
I don't
don't
know
even-
what striker that Ivan Toney. If they sign Ivan Toney, I would actually be scared of Arsenal. Calafiori, Ivan Toney. I think in another player,
But you know what the
Arsenal
issue I have?
actually
Ivan
will
Toney.
contend for the title.
Can I say something? Yeah,
Ivan Toney
there's
is
an issue. There's a fundamental.
video.
There is a fundamental issue here that I have here because, like, so Dayo mentioned, for example, Ugarte, for example, right? That board has been free for the whole summer. So if you wanted that guy, you could have been negotiating for quite a while.
How do you know they weren't negotiating? Because they have been negotiating. The problem was these guys were holding off at 100 million. Now they've dropped the price down to 65. Now they're talking. Sometimes you wait, and this is why I said
I'm just asking, bro, because
Ahmed, I'll say it again so that you can understand this. The position Arsenal is in, we cannot just rush into the market and just buy because everybody's buying. We can't do that. We have to literally buy the right person to get us over the line because we're 2 points from winning the league last season. So the bottom line is
get yourself a Premier League proven striker. Ivan Toney. He makes his winger better. He scores the goals that Havertz and Gabriel Jesus in that position missed last year.
Hold on.
They don't want Toney.
Listen, you can turn around and say there's a reason. I don't know whatever reason that they turned away from Ivan Toney. You can say that Ivan Toney is Premier League proven, but he hasn't proven that since he got back from his ban. When he came back from his ban, he hasn't looked good. He looked good for England when he came in a couple of games in the Euros, but I've not seen the Ivan Toney of the season before he got banned. So you telling me that is the same way.
So hold on, that's actually a flawed.
It's the same way. Listen, it's the same way you can talk about.
Because hold on, that's flawed because you're saying, Ivan Toney didn't have a good return when he came back from the ban, but Kai Havertz for Chelsea hasn't been doing really well, but you still bought him and he still bagged. So that goes against your argument.
You're missing my point, though. I am saying that in January. I'm saying in January when you asked us to buy,
Ivan Toney is more proven than Kai Havertz.
Can you stop for a second and listen to?
It's true though.
Listen again, and I'll say it again. In January, when everybody was saying buy Ivan Toney, he was coming back from a ban. So my point was because he hadn't played for such a long time, coming back in January, he wasn't good. If we bought Ahmed Toney in January and we still came second, what will everybody be saying right now? Oh yeah, you still couldn't get over the line with Ivan Toney. My point is, while the position where whatever striker we're going to get has to be a striker that will get us over the line.
You could use a hypothetical in the other instance as well to say if you did sign him in January and you did win the title.
You know what it is?
Yeah, that's true, Jacob. You could have won the league as well.
Bro, Ivan Toney, listen, these guys care too much about how I say things. That's why they're so annoyed. All I'm saying, is that with Gabriel Jesus, we knew that he wasn't a gunman like that. That's why Pep got rid of him. That's why, bro. He's not an out-and-out striker like that. He's not going to bag you goals. So that was a waste. Kai Havertz, I said it. He had a nice purple patch, but he's not an out-and-out striker like that. All I'm saying is that with the money that you wasted on Jesus and Kai Havertz, that could have gone onto a striker even from 2 seasons ago.
You could have bought a striker 2 seasons, and the striker could have gotten injured, and we still would not be where we're supposed to be. So my point, listen, you are saying So are you telling me that if we didn't buy Gabriel Jesus and Havertz and we bought an out-and-out striker, we would have won the league by now? Are you dead sure that would have happened?
Why not?
Ahmed, stop. Don't be a clown.
Hold on. Why not?
Don't do if, buts, and maybe. That's
I actually agree with Ahmed on this one.
No, that's clown stuff.
I agree with Ahmed. I think if we had a striker, he'd won the league.
Wissam, that is clown stuff that you guys are talking about.
Why? I think he would won the league.
I'll tell you what. If you want to have,
bro, you can't say that because no, Ahmed, you know what it is here? Dayo cannot say that because he's doing if buts and maybes about the defense and stuff like that. So how can you not say that?
I am not going if but maybe with the defense. I'm saying now that our defense is getting beefed up. At least we are now, if we consider, you said it yourself, 29, with better defense, then we concede less this season, which means we might draw more games. That's obvious. If you concede less,
maybes, bro. We don't know if the defense remain the same or even get worse.
But if you're better in your defense, we all agree that adding better defenders to your defense means you expect them to get better, right? Right? Yes or no? If you add better players to your team, what do you
But
expect?
they can get worse too, bro. I'm just
Yeah,
giving you
exactly.
This is just me
So-
being like devil's
Yeah, so
advocate.
it can go
Like-
either ways. It can go either ways, and I
Yeah.
I agree with that. All I'm saying is, at least you are better off having the option of knowing you have better defenders and better strikers and better midfielders. Whether or not they now perform, that is now on. We just don't go and sign anybody because we think, oh, this person. If the person doesn't perform, what happens? If they perform, great. But bottom line is,
Yeah,
Arsenal
but
want.
Dayo, your argument is based on hypotheticals. I'm
Exactly.
saying the reason I'll
Yeah.
tell you why I agree with Ahmed's take. When we look at the Arsenal season, I think it's a very out of context statement to say that your attack scores a lot of goals. We've already broken it down. You had a run of games in February, March where you slapped about 5-6 teams in a row by 5 or 6 goals. That's a plus 30, plus 35 goal difference. I mean, Sheffield and Burnley alone, you gave them 6 each. That's 12 goals right there. But we're talking about the goals being spread out across the season. Now, the reason why it helps with what
across
with
the
what
team,
Ahmed's
across the
saying-
team is what I said.
Okay,
The goals
but
being
I'll tell
spread
you why
across
it
the
helps.
team.
I'll tell you why it helps with what Ahmed's saying. If Ivan Toney was there this season and hypothetically he just scored 18 Premier League goals, that helps Saka out because teams can triple team and double team on Saka for one reason, because they don't respect Havertz and Martinelli as much as they respect Saka, and that's why they're double teaming on him. They're basically saying, I'm okay with Havertz taking a shot, I'm okay with Martinelli taking a shot, someone else, but I'm not okay with Saka taking a shot. That's why
No, I
they're
hear
double teaming.
Hossam, I hear you on that, which is
Yeah,
why
but
I
that's
said,
why it helps when you have a Tony in there.
hold on, but that's what I said. I'm saying Tony as a player, right? As a player, we can say that we can all say that Tony as a player would have gotten Arsenal over the line or not. We don't know that because it didn't happen. The bottom line is whatever striker we're getting right now, or whatever goal scorer we're getting right now, has to be the right profile because we're literally just right behind, is what I'm saying. So I don't care who you bring in, as long as that person is the one that can put the literally get us over the line. So we can't just rush into the market now and say, well, because Gyökeres has been available, just go get him. Like random, like you
Bro,
will still sit down and do your homework and make,
but Dayo,
do your
the reason
homework.
why I said Gyökeres, for example, because you were mentioning him as a possible target for your football.
He's a target,
That's
but
the reason
they're
why I
talking. Yeah,
mentioned.
yeah,
That's
no,
why I
that's what
mentioned
they're
him.
talking.
for
No, but you know
example.
what it is, though.
They're
You know what
talking,
it is.
no, but
People-
because they are talking,
Yeah.
no,
But
I mean,
Ahmed,
because
but-
he is a target.
No,
So
but
what
listen,
I'm saying is the reason they may not have rushed into it is, of course, money is one thing. You have to balance your books. FFP is another issue. Now, every club is doing it.
Bro.
Everybody's trying to find a way to make sure that they don't, because the last thing you want to do is go out there and say, your crush is 100 million, let's buy him. This guy, let's buy him. And then halfway through the season, we get slapped 3 points like they did to Everton. And then you don't win the league.
Bro, let me tell you
You know,
something
yeah,
about Tony. Let me
there
tell you.
are things that you would look at and say, well, you know what?
Another
Hey,
question we need
can
to
I
ask
say
ourselves,
something
by
about
the
Tony?
way. There's one more before you go for Tony. There's another question we need to ask ourselves about Arsenal. Yeah, is that do you think you're going to be good enough to like get good value for sale, like in terms of like because Arsenal usually when they try to sell players to generate some sort of funds, they're not usually that great at doing that.
no,
So-
for the next 3 to 5 seasons, we're going to have to build that department of the club. The club doesn't sell well. We've never sold well. We've never been a club that knows how to sell.
I'm pretty sure you're going to use maybe sell now.
I'm not.
Like
No,
would
no,
it
even
be,
even now.
Nketiah
Look,
and to
even
get,
now,
like,
we're not going to sell them. We're not
yeah.
going to sell them well. We're not going to sell them well. I know that's for you to become a club that sells very well. It takes the right people in that team to be able to do it.
Big
So
up
they need to
Michael
hire,
Edwards.
yeah, they need to hire the right people in that department. So
Not signing anyone,
Arsenal,
is he though?
But you know what it is? though?
Arsenal has never been a team that sells well.
With
Look me
Ivan
and
Toney,
defend
yeah,
that.
with Ivan Toney, yeah, there's so much like revisionism with Ivan Toney. Like 1 minute when he was bagging goals for Brentford, he was the guy, everyone wanted him, and now that he went through a little patch where he wasn't bagging goals, now they're saying he's overrated, bro. This guy.
Nobody's saying he's over.
No,
What
let
we're
me just
saying is at the
let me not-
time. Ahmed,
You cannot
nobody said
say
he's
nobody's
over.
saying he's overrated when like
Nobody's saying
they
he's
literally
overrated.
Bro,
are.
I'm not saying you guys are. I'm just saying like in the comments and in general.
Don't
not you
listen.
guys.
Don't listen to those people. Ivan
But
Toney is
what
not
I'm saying is,
overrated.
I'm not bantering Arsenal. I'm telling you, yeah, if you lot were to get an Ivan Toney, because bro, that Gyökeres guy, whatever his name is, I've not watched him in it. He's 26 as well. Tony's only what, 2 years
Little
older
joke,
than
man.
me?
It's an inside Chelsea joke. You're not gonna understand. It's okay. You don't-
Okay, so
let's
let
Ahmed land his final point
me
before-
ask you a question. I have a question for this, Hussam.
I wanna move on from
guys,
Arsenal as
keep,
well,
I know,
so-
yeah. This is no. You keep saying we should go get Tony. Why aren't you all going to get Tony? Why aren't all the
I
top
want Tony
people
at United.
But why isn't United talking
And
to
I
Tony
want
though?
Tony at Liverpool as well.
Why aren't you talking to him? Why aren't your owners
Bro,
and your buyers talking
because
to
let
him?
me tell you,
You know
because,
why? You know
Dayo-
why? You know why nobody's going close to him, but you want
No,
us
no.
to go after him. But none of your
No,
clubs are
bro,
going after him. Y'all
We've
clowns.
already bought
Y'all
listen,
clowns. You're a clown for saying that.
You know what it is with Chelsea?
Chelsea not
Yeah.
Dayo-
No,
Dayo
but
is too-
Tottenham,
Dayo-
you are talking to you. You are now asking me Right, Arsenal.
All right, listen. Can you stop talking
But
about
your
Arsenal,
club is
bro?
not
It's
good.
getting tiring
Like,
talking about
like,
Arsenal
wow.
every week.
Yeah,
You're right.
listen. This is what I want to do because
Relax,
I
man.
do want to talk about Chelsea and Man United as well. So big up everyone in the chat.
Why
We
did you
have
talk about Chelsea, bro. We're not
850
even
people.
signing one.
Oh, Hossein, do the Chelsea. I need to just do something real quick. Yeah, do the Chelsea one.
Okay.
Oh,
Big
boy.
up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are liking the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing. There's 808 people watching us right now. Let's get the likes up. Let's be at least at 400 likes. Mods, do your thing as well. So let's get to 400 likes ASAP. Stop what you're doing right now with the like button. Let me go to some of these super chats. Big up to Jamie who says, big up, guys. Great show. Big up to you, my guy, Jamie Phillips. Big up to you, my brother. Love for hopping in. Big up to Ishan who says, why is Arteta copying all Pep is doing 4 center backs at the back, is what Ishan is saying. I mean, I don't think necessarily he's copying Pep because even people like Brendan Rodgers and Alex Ferguson have done this before. Big up to Frank who says, Dayo, you know Rice can play center back as well. Let's get all these combinations up to 50 before the start of the season. Anyway, I missed football. Big up to you all. Big up to you, Frankie, man. Always makes us laugh with his super chats. Big up to you, man. Arsenal's issues isn't their defensive issues. Let's be honest. The issue is that you guys aren't clinical in moments. The squad depth isn't good enough, and quality-wise, you guys aren't on par with City. And then she says, might as well just put both of them before Dayo responds. He said, Arsenal need winners in your team. If you look at it for 2 seasons in a row, City has underperformed yet come back and won the league due to their squad depth and mentality. What do you have to respond to this, Dayo?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I've said this also. I said I've said this before. I said if Kai Havertz is coming off the bench, I'm happy. I want a better striker than him. I've said this many times. Like I want Gabriel Jesus to be the backup to Saka. You can imagine having Gabriel Jesus as your right winger backup. That's what I want. I want squad depth. I want people who have done it, who have won. People who want to win as well and who know how to win. So if adding to the defense is part of it, and the midfield, and getting a top striker, and having somebody else to cover for Bukayo Saka, which is either maybe bring in Gabi Jesus to cover for him, So we're saying the same thing. I just say it the way I say it, and people assume they're like, oh, you like Havertz. I'm like, no, I don't care. I'm not sentimental with any player. If you tomorrow can go and bring me a better right winger than Bukayo Saka, put Bukayo Saka on the bench. I'm happy to do that. I've said this multiple times. For me, it's about having the best people that we can afford to have at the stage we're at. And as we get bigger and bigger, literally having the best of the best. That's all I care about.
Okay. Big up to Sean says, our issue is certainly in attack and midfield, but I do believe Calafiori takes us closer to City. Martinelli suffered without a solid left back and left number 8. I think he also makes us more dangerous in attack. I mean, I hear this argument, but this argument only holds water when you sign a left-sided 8. I think that's actually what's going to help Martinelli more than what you think. I don't think it's necessarily just the left back, because Kivior, once again, he was doing an okay job there. It's not like he was crap or anything. He was a good left back. He played well in that position. So did Tomiyasu. So I think what is going to help the Martinelli situation a little bit more is when you sign a left-sided 8, because that's why earlier on I was referring to it as a bigger priority. I wasn't doing it for agenda's sake. I actually believed it, So I think it's a bigger priority for that exact reason. Big up to you though, Sean. Thank you for the super chat. Mo, you Inter fan, have a lot to say. Always about the Premier League teams. Is there no Serie A fans platform you should be joining or covering? Relax, bloody hell.
Well, Mickey, I think I know about the Premier League more than you. That's why I'm sitting here and you're just spending your money super chatting about my opinion. And also, the difference is I know about the Premier League more, and I know about Serie A. So just watch and enjoy the show. Big up though for the super chat, though. And if you see me waffling about the Premier League, enjoy it. Spend more money, though. Amazing.
And a bum, just a fucking bum and a fucking idiot.
Yeah, let him know, man. Let him know, man. What's going on into there, man? No signings? What's going on?
We
Ahmed,
signed tons of free agents.
Oh, that's for the other Ahmed. Yet another. Okay, that's also for the other Ahmed. For all saying you had striker instead of Gabriel Jesus and Havertz, hindsight is a beautiful thing. We had Aubameyang, never got this close. Arteta, do it. Do it, RT? What do you mean do it, RT?
Yeah, I trust Arteta to do it.
Okay,
but that's another thing. We have had strikers like Aubameyang, and we didn't. Yeah, so we can argue this back and forth, which is why I said for me, when I said you were right, Hussam, you said there was a period where we scored a lot of goals, but I'm saying we spread the goals amongst the team. When you have a defender who scored 4 goals and another defender scoring 2 or 3, and then set piece takers scoring so for me, the goals were spread amongst the team. There was no real out and out person. So yes, we do need somebody that can bag
And
us
a
20
bump.
goals.
Just
You know, we do need that. But
The last thing, before we move
Sam,
on
can
from
you
this
send me that
Arsenal,
clip, please?
anyone that is bashing this deal of Calafiori to Arsenal is just a hater.
The haters,
Actually,
bro.
I genuinely think, I'm just going to tell you that the last thing I'm going to say about this. Forget that he plays as a left back, right? Arsenal signed an amazing center back, right? For less than 40 million pounds. While everyone is going to say, what if Gabriel Magalhaes got injured? What if Saliba got injured? Now they have an adequate backup, not Kivior, for the two center backs. Basically, forget the
I hear
fucking
you.
left back situation.
I hear
He is a quality center back that everyone here would like to have. Simple.
Big up to Sean who says Mount, Anthony, Amrabat, Hoyland, failures. Ahmed.
Bro, of course. I don't discount, bro. People are mistaken, yeah, that just because I say that another team have failures, that means I can't say the same with mine, bro. My club has been overspending since the Glazers. Anthony is a flop, and the rest haven't been good signings. Of course.
Yet another Arsenal bashing show. Get help, Ahmed, is what Ahmed says. Is what
These Arsenal fans, bro, they're too. You know,
What?
they're so,
They're always gegenpressing you, bro. What's going on?
they can gegenpress, bro. I'll gegenpress back to them, bro. They're
somebody
easy.
just said they just offered it. See, somebody's sympathetic with you. I said say you should get help. They have been sympathetic. Get help. You better do get help.
Dayo, I cook
You
you every
better-
day, bro. Relax.
You
I
cook what?
too
What do
much.
you cook?
Listen,
You see, this is how
What do you
delusional you
cook?
are. Like you
What do you
assume,
cook?
like you
What do you
assume that you are cooking. Like look,
Listen.
this is how delusional. Very
Dayo,
delusional.
the only thing you're cooking, yeah, is salmonella, bro. That's the
The
only thing
fact
you're
that
cooking.
the fact that
You
the fact
thinking
that
what?
the
He
fact that
cooks
you assume
salmonella, bro. That's the only thing he's
the
cooking.
fact that you
Did he eat
assume
it at Old Trafford?
leave him. He's telling me this one's telling
Under
me
the
that,
waterfall.
yeah. You look at this. Look at
It's
this. This is why you're
beautiful, I have to
cooking. This is why you're cooking, Abi.
Bro, United fans should never say salmonella because that's literally the disease you get when you eat raw
The
chicken.
new
And that's what
Niagara
y'all
Falls,
serving to your
man.
fans.
New Niagara
To your-
Falls, man. New Niagara Falls.
Listen.
That's how
Tottenham-
y'all be treating legacy fans. Here's some raw chicken, my G. Salmonella. Shout out to
Anyway, listen,
NHS.
speaking of, I want to move the topic on. Big up to everyone watching us. Make sure you guys are liking. Make sure you guys are subscribing. Let's get to 300 likes. We're almost there. We're literally like 2 likes away. So let's get there. Everyone like the video right now. Big up all the mods pushing it. Big up all the super chatters as well. I'm going to give you guys a massive shout out at the end. So, Mo, why were you so pressing the idea of talking about Chelsea? I want to know. What happened?
Yeah, why are we talking about Chelsea, bro?
Because apparently now Chelsea went from Olise Osimhen to try to get Oscar Bobb from Manchester. I think Chelsea, I'm sorry, with all due respect,
You guys
all
take
the
that.
Chelsea
That's
fan.
crazy.
I just
When
don't
you frame
understand
it
what
that
the
way,
issue
that's
is.
kinda
I don't really
crazy.
I'm
understand.
gonna tell you what I'm gonna tell you what the issue is.
Where's
Okay.
Ziad's face?
Yeah.
I need to see him when Mo cooks Chelsea.
if
real
the
quick.
Ziad is not never
Arsenal
with us
tomorrow,
on
I'm
this
gonna
page.
tell you
He's just
guys,
shooting on the side.
if Arsenal now, I'm gonna just, by the way, it's not only about Oscar Bobb. If Arsenal was linked to Isak, Osimhen, Ugarte, and suddenly tomorrow, Arsenal are going in for Manchester,
No
for
one
Manchester City.
I rate Oscar
Arsenal are
Bobb though.
going
I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
Sam.
I do rate Oscar Bobb. To
I
be
think-
honest.
I feel like
I
this
do,
idea-
but Jacob, he is good, right? But the level of links from Osimhen, Olise, we're getting this.
Again,
To
but
signing
like,
a youngster from Manchester City
has no
as your
correlation.
winger.
No
again, I
correlation.
feel
you know-
like
I mean, it
Okay,
worked
hold
out.
on,
Hey,
hold on,
if your
hold
jump
on.
shot is
Ziad
wet on
is
the
saying-
elbow,
okay,
you're gonna
then hold
pull
on,
up on the
hold
elbow again.
Hold on. Ziad, you said there's no correlation, right? If you
There's no-
sign Oscar
there's no
Bobb, okay, hold
correla-
on.
there's
So
no
let
correlation.
me ask you the
I'm telling
question.
you where there's no
said,
correlation. There's
okay,
no
I'm gonna
correlation
explain to
between
you how the so for you to no, hold on, wait. For you to say there is no correlation, that means if you sign Oscar Bobb tomorrow, you are still going for a top forward. Is that correct?
100%. There's no correlation between Oscar
Alright.
Bobb and There's
Now,
no correlation
okay.
between Oscar
Ahmed?
Bobb and يا أخي صلي على النبي. There's no correlation between Oscar Bobb and Osimhen. Zero correlation.
Okay, so Ahmed, no. So forget Osimhen. I'm asking you a straight question. And you said, so you think that if Chelsea tomorrow go and offer Oscar Bobb a contract, like what you did with Palmer, and you sign Oscar Bobb tomorrow, you are still chasing a top forward, a winger or a striker
No.
after you sign Oscar Bobb.
If we
That
sign
is the
Oscar-
meaning
if
of
we-
no correlation.
If we
Yes,
sign an
yes.
Oscar
No, no,
Bobb,
no.
we are still going to go and sign a striker if we
No,
want
no, no.
to.
If we sign Oscar Bobb, we are signing a left winger and a striker. Yes, Oscar Bobb. I think for me If the rumors are true,
Okay.
it is, I think, for me, more so opportunistic signing. It's something maybe that the scouts have liked the player and are probably trying to bring him in. That for me is the from what I understand the release.
I
what
don't
I've understood.
necessarily think if we sign Oscar Bob, we'll get another winger. But I am very
No, we will
confident
get
in-
another winger because Oscar Bob
Maybe, but if we sign Oscar Bob,
Oscar Bob primarily plays, if I'm not mistaken, on the right wing, isn't it? He's left-footed too.
yeah,
He's
but
not
you
even,
know,
he's
apparently,
not even
you know,
the winger. He's not the winger we're looking for, bro. So
He
You
was
know-
cooking
you know
on
Chel-
left wing for City a few times.
That's the
Before
thing.
I
Doku,
feel
it was like
like
a year or
but-
so before
yeah.
Doku.
But I feel like with us, when usually you go for certain types of player, I feel like it's more so we scout the guy and we think maybe we can use him, but it's not primarily going to be
So that
fixing
has
position.
nothing to
I
do.
don't-
It's
I
just
don't
an
personally-
Yeah.
opportunistic thing.
Exactly, yes. I feel
I
like
don't,
it's
I
very
don't personally see us getting Oscar Bob and another winger and a striker. But if we sign Oscar Bob, I think if Chelsea
they have
still,
made it, but I disagree those yet because like I'm sure you've read the Chelsea reports because just like myself, they have made it clear they're looking for opportunistic opportunities in the market, not including our own main signings, by the way. So they've made that clear too. So if he's available on the market, they'll probably get him too.
But I
Anyway,
don't think Oscar Bob
anyway.
falls in that category of opportunistic or scouting. If Oscar
100%
Bob
it is.
leaves tomorrow, if Oscar
100%
Bob is leaving Manchester City, he's looking at Palmer and saying, I want the same role. I'm coming to Chelsea to be a main character in this team. Do you guys think that I am, with all due respect to Chelsea, do you guys think that Oscar Bob will
It's
look
funny
at
you think
Palmer
Chelsea are a
and
main character club.
no, but my point about this, when
I can't
Palmer
believe
went to
Liverpool fans saying
Chelsea,
that.
Anyway,
when
okay,
Palmer,
okay.
Sam, the point is, when Palmer
It's a
went to
side
Chelsea, and
character
he was a-
club from start to finish, man.
when Palmer went to Chelsea, he went to be the main, one of the main guys. Okay, let's not say the main guy because there was Nkunku, there is Enzo, there is Caicedo. If Oscar Bob goes, they aren't getting him like they get the Guewe and Yo-Yo and all these here we goes that we hear every
who?
day.
Come
No,
on, man.
okay,
I'm being- okay.
let's stop taking the piss for a
I
second.
am now being realistic. You guys are not. Everyone in the chat, yes or no? There is, I don't know, there is 900 people here. Yes or no? If Oscar Bob tomorrow signs for Chelsea, is he gonna go to be just an opportunistic one, or he is gonna go to be one of the main guys in the team? Yes or no? I think he's gonna be
Can
one
we
of the
He
main
not-
guys.
can't be a starter for the team because
Bro.
there's literally no space for him to start on the team right now. If we're being honest, where's he starting right now for us? He's not starting for us. Like,
Left
right
winger.
wing.
Oscar Bob
Can
is
I-
not.
can-
No,
Right wing.
I think he's
sorry,
better than
no.
Michaela Mudryk. Is that
He's
where
maybe better
who's
than
your left
Mudryk,
winger?
but I feel like Sterling
Yeah,
will
he's better than fucking Mudryk.
No, he's better than Mudryk, but not
So
Sterling.
why would the fuck would he sign for Chelsea? Why would he leave Man City's bench?
And
Wait,
This
you
is
think
the
he's
bench.
not better than
I have to
Sterling
question.
now?
He wouldn't, Mo.
Yes.
I don't think he
Yeah.
would. He would go there
And
to
also-
start.
Wait,
the
he's
kind of
not
money
better
that y'all
than
would
Sterling.
spend as
Thank
well.
you. Thank you,
Yeah, and
Jacob.
also-
So that's
and
me
also-
being
wait a second.
realistic. They are
One
being,
second.
they're being,
I'm-
bro, they are being like,
We
like
have to also
they're
ask
being
this question.
deluded about thinking that someone
One
like
second,
Oscar
Ahmed.
Bob,
One second. Mo's
a
one.
I need to
Norwegian
ask the
international.
question of.
One
I need to
second.
ask Mo this question.
I don't know
Where's
what
the
I don't know what
source?
you lot are talking
Where's the
about.
source
Well, I don't know
that
what you lot are
Oscar
talking
Bob
about.
too? Where's the source for Oscar
Forget.
Bob?
Let's just
I've not even heard about
let's just forget Ahmed. Let's just say we're signing Oscar Bob. Okay. Mo, you're wrong about Palmer. Palmer joined Chelsea to get game time. What he did at Chelsea was an anomaly, once in a blue moon. He left Man City to join Chelsea to get game time. Simple as that. The same reason Oscar Bob will join Chelsea. He's not going to come here and start demanding every single minute, demand 300k, demand that he starts every game. That's not going to happen. He's going to leave Man City because he doesn't see himself getting game time at Man City. So he wants to join Chelsea where he's got a higher chance of getting game time. And whatever happens, happens. Okay, it's simple as that. And you talk about Osimhen and that. We can easily sign Oscar Bob and Osimhen or another striker. There's no correlation. So that everyone wants to sit and take the piss out of Chelsea. You go from Oscar Bob to or Osimhen to Oscar Bob. No, there's no stop. We can sign both of them easily. Okay.
Ziad, hold on. Sorry, Ziad, I'll just say this though. I agree with you. I hear what you guys are saying. If Oscar Bob was good enough to come, to play for City and come off the bench and have minutes at City, I think he wants to leave because, like he said, he wants more game time. And even if nothing else, he'll get game time at Chelsea for Carabao Cup. He'll get game time for FA Cups. He will get game time.
I think he'll get game time in the Premier League as
like
well.
he'll get game time for I'm even just saying, like, hear me out. He'll get game time for the Premier League, but I'm saying he'll get more game time as in all those trophies as well. And for him in City, the fact that they even started him in certain games, right? In certain games, Pep used him like to play 90 minutes, shows that he has something. And honestly, I think he can fight for that position. He literally can put to make
In Man
whoever is there
City?
better. Yeah, no, I said in Chelsea.
Chelsea, yeah.
He can fight for that
Chelsea.
position to make whoever is there either better or become, or play somewhere else. We've seen players who are supposed to be right wingers eventually. Cole Palmer plays very well in the 10. He, the guy could easily adapt as well and become a good 10 and a good winger. You never know. So these guys are young, they're malleable. We can't just set our minds and say, well, because he's going there, they have to, no, I don't see
It's
it.
2024, Dayo. The players are very versatile. They can play many positions. My point is just Oscar Bobb is good
So why
enough
you
to come off the
complained
bench.
when Poch played Chilwell left wing?
That's
Okay,
what I'm
man,
saying.
so
Doesn't
play-
make sense.
oh, okay,
Doesn't make
okay.
sense. Again,
Okay,
Oscar
alright.
Bobb for me
Versatile,
personally.
again.
Okay. Playing
Can I
Oscar
just
Bobb.
say quickly?
until you have an event.
Okay. So playing
I just
Palmer and
want-
the 10 or the right wing is the same as playing Chilwell's left wing.
Versatile
Okay,
until
man.
there's an agenda, guys.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
I just want to
okay.
say this quickly. Just even on
waffle,
Oscar Bobb
man.
himself, he doesn't. I don't see the need for him.
ليه
My
ليه
personal
زعلان يا
opinion.
حبيبي يا زياد؟
So-
أقول
Okay,
لك
كلام
fine.
فاضي يا ابن الحلال والله العظيم كلام فاضي.
Yeah, so
Well,
I
you
don't
talk
really
about
see the
Chilwell left
point.
wing the same as Oscar Bobb playing multiple positions. Have some shame, man.
All right, listen. At the end of the day, we don't
and
even need.
he's an attacking left back.
Attacking
Yeah, at the end of the day, we don't need Oscar Bobb. Listen, at the end of the day, we don't need.
Sorry,
Oscar
quickly.
Bobb.
Sorry, Hossam, quickly.
Simple as
Let's see.
that, bro.
Nobody's saying he wants to leave City. We're saying if the word if is hypothetical. If Oscar Bobb leaves City, if I know you went to school, and if it's night school you went to, I'm sure you had the touchlight to be able to read what they told you and what they taught you in English. If nobody said he is.
He's not even the winger we're looking
repeating
for,
the
so I
same
don't
thing
understand.
over again.
Mo, can I understand why you're quiet when you opened up this fucking argument, Mo?
I just wanna make the point. I don't even see the
صرت
point. of
تترك
Oscar
لنا
Bobb.
اللي قاعد تعمله على جنب وترد على الشباب لانه انت you are the only one who will believe this shit. I don't
I
know
think
what
it
the
must
fuck
be
you're saying.
darker. It must be darker. I
Yeah.
think that tweet, isn't
Can you
it?
tell
Like,
us what,
again,
what,
No,
what
it's not. Sam, do you think I sit here and like just spread rumors about Chelsea?
No,
no.
everybody.
I
It's not
just double check.
singularly
I found out
Ahmed
exclusive to
knows,
Chelsea.
guys.
Yeah.
This is a real report.
Because
that
you know
someone
you
said.
started a war with the Chelsea fans. This is not the super chat
Why?
section.
I
but they're
don't
saying
get
now
why
it's war. They're saying now it's war, Mo, because you started this shit.
It's war.
It's not
Why
war,
it's
man.
war? Hold on,
I get what Mo's saying.
They are spending money to
Hold on.
tell you it's
It
war.
actually makes a lot of sense. I think the Oscar Bobb thing makes a lot of sense. The Palmer thing was very successful. He was one of the best players in the Premier League. Oscar Bobb is very highly talented guy. He's very highly rated by City. He's an international Norwegian. He wants game time. Chelsea are looking for wingers.
Yeah, but we're looking
it
for
fits
a
all the
right-footed
boxes.
winger. We are looking for a right-footed winger, bro. We're not looking for a left-footed winger. It's literally been reported like every single time. Right-footed winger. Right-footed
There's
winger.
no okay.
Ahmed,
Do you guys know what? Dayo, do you know why? Do you know why the links? You guys, for Chelsea fans, that probably you guys just read the news, and I'm not saying my source or this source. I literally fucking open the news and read the fucking news. Is it right? Is it wrong? I fucking don't know. There is a link today with Newcastle for the second time in this window inquiring about the availability of who? We know.
Yeah, Rabbi,
Madueke.
here we go. Here we go.
Okay?
Madueke is not getting sold.
Madueke. But that's the
Point
thing.
blank.
Newcastle
Point blank,
are
he's not
trying
getting
to
sold.
convince. Newcastle are trying to actually guarantee him a start on the right side instead of Miggy Almiron. That's why there is a reason why they fucking go to Chelsea twice to see how can we get this guy into our club. So there is a reason why there is a left-footed winger for you, because you're going to make money off this, because you're going to sell Madueke for more than what you get Oscar Bobb for. You know that.
Listen, bro. The thing is, Mo,
It's
these
all
reports that
connected.
these reports and links, bro, again with Madueke leaving on literally pretty much very tier 3. The club themselves.
Why? Who's tier 3?
Well, as in the sense that the club themselves have come out to say they literally do not want to sell Madueke. They've said it. They've came out point blank. He's not getting
So
sold.
if they offer you 75 million for Madueke right now, you think Chelsea won't take it?
When Chelsea say that, it's fine. But when I actually say the same exact thing that Ahmed said, that Arteta said that he's happy with Emil Smith-Rowe, Arsenal fans and everyone saying, oh, it's just tactics. What if you're driving the price up for Madueke? What if
The reason why I wouldn't say that is because we bought Madueke for 30 million, bro. You right now in the market, you get what, 40, 50,
30 million euros, if I'm not mistaken.
30 million British pounds. No, it's 30 million.
Yeah, so if somebody
pounds,
they offer you 60 million pounds now.
If they offer me 60
I
million,
think Newcastle are gonna come in for 40, 45, and you're gonna accept it, and that's it. Move on from fucking
But,
Madueke.
but again, if they've inquired, twice, and he's been available all summer for you to get, why are you not getting him then? That's another question you got to ask yourself. And
I don't know, but
and also for me personally, again, from what I know, and from what is a lot of times been said, Madueke is like seen as a big guy for the squad. This preseason he's been training quite hard apparently as well, and they've been like saying he's been one of the best in preseason training, and they're like hoping for a big season from him. So I honestly don't see
Fair
when
enough.
Madueke leaves. Honestly,
all of what you say is fair, right? My point about this Oscar Bobb to Chelsea is everywhere. Everyone is reporting about this. Chelsea
but the
could-
source is come from, like, with the greatest level of respect to the source. I know who the source it came from, by the way. Yeah, is an ITK. Respectfully,
Don't say
You know what I
anything
mean?
bad about Darko because he's my guy.
That's what I said. No, but that's what I'm saying to you, though. I'm not hating on my brother. I'm just saying that at the end of the source is an ITK, right? So until I can see like a verifiable reporter start saying that the links are actually true, I always say pinch of salt with the greatest level of respect.
So Oscar Bobb's going to be like so he's like a squad player in a sense.
Listen,
Yes, that's
Listen,
what it's,
Ahmed,
obviously,
Of course, 'cause he's gonna leave City where he's a squad player. to go to
listen.
Chelsea where he's a squad player.
Listen. Chelsea want a winger,
That's
and
what I'm
this
saying. That's what
right-footed.
makes-
Yeah, but
Go
this
on.
right-footed winger thing, of course, Chelsea would probably ideally want that. But if Oscar Bobb becomes available, then they're gonna go get Oscar Bobb. They're not
Well,
gonna.
shouldn't you
They're
be
not gonna.
signing players
They're not
that
gonna
improve
ignore.
the
They're not gonna ignore the opportunity of signing
The
Oscar
issue-
Bobb just because they want a right-footed winger.
I
will.
disagree. I think the issue I also think we need to realize, and is that we're getting 2 right wingers next season. By the way, right in Estavao and Paez, right? So you need to start thinking about squad planning as well. Like you can't be continuously bringing in like starting right wingers into the team. You need to
Hence
actually.
why,
So-
because you're
And
going to
so
have
you're getting the
hence
Gogi,
why-
the Gogi, the Yo-Yos, and all
You know
these
the funny-
guys, bro.
hold on.
All right, bro.
hold on, Ahmed.
But
Here
I
we
understand what
go.
you mean.
Ahmed.
But like that's what I'm saying to you. You need
Ahmed,
to squad planning.
Ahmed,
is
you said,
really
Bro.
important.
Ahmed, you said you're
Yeah.
going to get a right winger next season as well. Hence why you probably should sell Madueke now.
No, I think he's not good. But the thing for me is, I don't think he gets
Madueke
sold this
should be
season.
sold.
So Madueke won't
No,
get sold this season.
I'm saying like
Yeah.
if he said.
No, I
squad
hear your point, though,
management.
Dayo. Your
Squad
point
management,
is
yeah.
sound. Yeah. Even
Yeah,
Mo's
because if you
point
can
is
make
sound.
look, if you can make money off him and pay less for Oscar Bobb to fill that position till your 7 comes next season, right? And get through the
Yeah.
season and at least make top 4 because hey, Madueke for 50 million, 60 million, why
Top
not?
4.
No. I think so. No. I
That's
think
the
that
goal that they said. That's the goal, right? I mean, if you ask, listen,
yeah.
Hussam, it's not that I'm not. If you ask any Chelsea fan, they'll tell you that look, win the Conference League or whatever it is that they're
Quickly
playing in.
before you go, Dayo,
And-
Jacob has to leave the stream now. Jacob, we have a message from our editor quickly. We all know, of course, what happened in the American elections. So everyone, make sure you guys spam the chat with vote for Jacob. You get me? Running behind him as well, his vice president is going Taylor Swift.
Wow.
His favorite artist right there. So make sure you guys are voting for the Don Jacob himself. Jacob,
The
anything else to
first
say on
mandate
TikTok?
I'm making is everyone who's voted for Jacob and T Swift, you better be drinking out of a cardboard straw right now. All right. And if you're not, 30 years, 30 to life, technically, but we'll probably let you go 15 years on good behavior.
You are
Big up to
mean.
you, Jacob, man.
You
We're going to
are
be
mean.
redirecting to United Spurs of America anyway. Make sure you guys go check it out. The link is in the description. Big up to you, Jacob. Thank you. See you.
Thank
in a
you
bit,
all
guys.
for
See
having
you.
me. I just want to say it's a sad day for Tottenham fans around the world who believed in the spicy rice. That is Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. When the Gladiators faced off in the European competition, who came out with a trophy in his hand? That's right, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, a.k.a. Declan Rice's better half. But look, big up. Appreciate everyone in the chat. Make sure, first of all, y'all hit a like before you do anything else. Because if you're not liking the video, I mean, I really don't know what to say. It's worse than any take you've heard from any one of these panelists, even the most ridiculous things. So, and
Yeah,
I
make
say
sure
pretty
you guys
ridiculous
like.
things. So big up everybody. Make sure you hit the like.
Big up to you, Jacob.
Peace.
Big up to you. So, let's go back to Dayo gaslighting the Chelsea fans into thinking they're a top 4 club. Go ahead,
No,
Dayo.
I'm not gaslighting them. I said, if you ask any Chelsea fan, what I've been told, I'm speaking on what they said, that their goal is top 4 and to win at least the conference cup. As in that's the target. So I'm speaking based
Yeah,
on
and are they going to get that target?
So,
I don't know. I don't know.
You want
if
to
they're
ask me
gonna-
that question? You want to at least
Hold on.
ask me that question?
I don't know if they're going to get the target.
Ahmed,
That's not
that's
on me.
Ahwa, habibi. Interfere
That's
whenever
not
you
on
want.
me.
Interject.
I'm just reporting what they told me.
No, but
And-
Dayo, I need you to listen. They've said that, correct? Yeah, but what you need to ask me, what does maybe Ziad think, or what do I think? Because at least you can engage with that one, if that makes sense. So for me, I've said this before. Chelsea, we basically have to get top 4 if we're being honest. Like that's just the reality. The club needs top 4 next season if we are going to continue on like the correct trajectory. But I think more than likely, and this is what I said. Realistically, I think top 6. I think realistically top 6. I've maintained because the manager factor is very much unknown.
Ziad's gonna cry now.
But that's what I said. We need top 4, but realistically, I need to see the manager.
Ziad, you said top 6. Why you cry? Why are you quiet, Ziad?
Actually, wait.
What do you want to do?
Yalla, let me put you next
Ziad,
to
should you not? Should you
why
not?
you? Why are you quiet, Ziad? He said top 6. Yalla, talk.
Wait,
I disagree now.
Ziad, do you rate Maresca? Do you rate Maresca?
I don't know.
So should you not? Yeah, because obviously he's an upgrade on Poch. Yeah? Should you not be saying that the expectation should be?
Obviously, he's an upgrade on Poch. Says who?
Now I'm saying by Chelsea's logic, yeah, that if he is an upgrade,
I don't know if he's an upgrade on Poch.
No, but what I'm saying is the general consensus that what Pochettino was useless. But what I'm saying is that should the expectation not be getting top 4 no matter what?
100%.
Khalas then. So that's what I'm saying with Ahmed when he's saying like top 6. I don't know, man. Top 6 is too.
Why are you quiet?
The reason.
You want
the reason why. No, the reason why.
Ahmed clearly said expectation and reality.
Exactly.
This you Ahmed -1. You don't used to listen. He said expectation.
Listen, what the stroke of this guy talking, bro?
What they expect? What they expect?
Don't have it, Dayo.
Because when somebody is speaking, you should listen. Just listen. The guy simply said expectation. I expect this person to get top 4, but reality is the way teams are going to be good. The top 6 at the least. This is why they might.
But why should the reality be top 6?
No. Listen.
But do you know why I say top 6?
The goal is
Chelsea aren't as good as they think.
Ahmed, again,
come on, you've got a good squad. Don't.
No. That's not it, Ahmed.
Squad.
The reason why I say reality top 6 is because I think for me, I don't know the manager yet. Listen, if I see some good stuff from him in the first 5 to 10 games of the season, and I think he's actually looking good and the situation looking good, of course, top 4 I'm going to be demanding then. But I can't say that in good faith because I don't know what the manager's going to be like. I don't know how he's going to handle the situation. Because then for me, it's wrong of me to be putting stuff out there, when I'm not even sure if that can be the reality itself. Like, it's all well and good saying, the players are good, everything's good, but the main unknown for me right now is the manager.
Everyone's on their phone.
Because I feel like listen, I get when Chelsea fans
when we say what Ahmed says, we are anti-Chelsea. Like the people.
Yeah, when we say what Ahmed says, they call us haters.
Literally said the unknown thing is Maresca, so we don't know, and we think they made a mistake by sacking the known guy and signing the unknown guy. But you have an agenda against Chelsea. Why do you hate us?
I get. Do you know what it is, Mo? Do you know what the issue is, Mo and Ahmed? Yeah, I'll say.
Don't do that, bro.
I'll even ask you a question, Ahmed. Yeah, the squad.
You're the first one who does this.
Okay, so Ahmed, the squad is good. Yeah, let's not get to.
What did I say?
How's it?
Hold on, let Ahmed finish, Hussam. So out of respect, go ahead.
So like I get like a lot a lot of Chelsea fans in my chat and a lot of the guys that I speak to, they're like, yes, the squad's good enough. But it's all well and good that the squad is good enough, but we need to. I feel like we're discounting the effect that the manager is gonna have on the team. Like there needs to be a bit of nuance in the take we should have.
Yeah, but like I understand what you're saying, but because Poch did like whatever he did, I'm just saying that there should be an upgrade. Because, bro, you can't get worse than last season. Because I'm hearing players like Caicedo saying that, bro.
Ahmed, objectively, why is Maresca better than Poch? From your perspective, forget Chelsea.
What I'm saying is that because now with Maresca, I just think with Pochettino, like I rate him in it, but I don't.
Put the Chelsea perspective to the side. Tell me, Ahmed, from you, why is he better? Tell me.
The reason why I think Maresca is better, because one, he's got fresher ideas, he's upcoming, and I think he's going to add more to the team than Poch. I think Poch's tactics have stagnated. I think that's the problem. Do you get it? I'm not saying Maresca is going to be this all my days, this next amazing manager, but I just don't see them doing worse because, like, I don't know.
Who's the better manager, Kenny Dalglish or Brendan Rodgers?
Brendan Rodgers, probably. I'm only joking. Listen, but what I'm saying is, banter aside, generally, like I think Maresca Maresca, I genuinely think upcoming. He's upcoming as an upcoming manager. He's
Yeah, maybe the word up and coming manager means fuck all. Let's stop using buzzwords. At the end of the day, I did streams with Ziad, and he wanted Poch out, but when he was talking about Thomas Tuchel and Hansi Flick and clear upgrades on Pochettino. Don't come to me now, get a championship manager, and tell me it's an upgrade. You get it? Because what has Maresca done that company didn't do, or McKenna didn't do, or Brendan Rodgers didn't do? What have they done that they didn't do?
And by the way, Ahmed, I'm gonna add it's Bayern also.
And Maresca had a decent team in the championship again. So
And also, sorry, Ahmed, one last point before you go.
Decent team.
Chelsea, Ahmed, 1 second.
And frozen.
And this is about my own fans as well.
You're frozen.
Okay, I think you guys can hear me. Yeah. This is about my own fans as well. So it's not just a Chelsea thing. Since when is the measuring stick just someone who plays attacking football and has fresh ideas? You know how many managers Ahmed United, me and you, can go around Europe and name that has fresh ideas and play attacking football? You know, we could name about 15 to 20. Like dead ass.
No, I understand that. I get.
You know what it is, guys. Like, listen. At the end of the day,
Chelsea. With Pochettino, like with Pochettino, what I'm saying is that with Poch, that the players like Caicedo and many, bro, they were like saying they ran us into the ground in the training and like they kept picking up bare injuries. And I just think with Pochettino, he didn't know how to utilize the
100%. By the way, Ahmed, you're correct in that take. But I just think
but that's who Poch is as a manager. Poch is like a pressing, running manager anyway. So that's on the directors for wanting to play possession football, but then bringing a counter press manager. By the way, you want to be honest, Chelsea would have had that. Sorry, Ahmed, just one final. Chelsea would have had the same exact problem had they hired Jurgen Klopp. Exact same problem. Because they're similar managers in their theology. They're both counter press.
We had technical players.
Running manager.
Yeah. We had technical players and we brought in a running manager. That's the issue. Like fundamentally, it was just like two opposites. Listen, at the end of the day, let's not get to see yes, Maresca's football may be better and may make the team job better. Again, the reason why I'm just saying top six, I need to see how he handles the pressure, how he's able to do stuff. The situation right now, even with Enzo and stuff like that.
There is way more than the pressure, Ahmed.
No, I'm giving examples, bro. I'm giving more than
due respect. With all due respect to everyone. It's not only about the pressure, Ahmed. There is something that is way more unknown about Maresca. Coaching. Just regular coaching. Maresca has 3 more years more than Hussam in coaching. That's it. Why do people
anyway on that bombshell right there? I want to do the super chats before we move on to the United section. Big up to all of you guys. Make sure you guys are slapping the like button. We're only 25 likes away from 400 likes, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get 400 likes live. And before we head to the final topic of the day, why are Arsenal fans crying so much? I don't understand, as they have the most to say about United, but yet when someone talks about your club and your players, you cry. Calm down, guys, in the chat.
Facts. Not facts.
I'll be honest with you. Arsenal fans are a little bit sensitive. That's to be honest. And one thing I've also discovered is United fans are also sensitive. Another thing I've discovered is actually all the fans of all top 6 clubs are sensitive as fuck. Because I've had encounters with all 6 top 6 clubs. And I'll tell you right now, when I was defending Pochettino, Chelsea fans were sensitive. When I was attacking Ainge, Postecoglou, and Spurs at the start of the season, they were sensitive. When I was cooking Arteta 3 years ago, they were sensitive. Everyone's sensitive. Hussam versus the Liverpool fans, summer after the quadruple charge season, people were sensitive. So, you know, everyone's sensitive, to be honest with you. But hey, it is what it is. Big up HU and Mo got more combination of guests on your channels than Dayo has for Arsenal. That's impressive for me.
That's
big up to you, Captain Sal. Double is in the chat for Captain Sal, man. What
Captain Sal.
We definitely have more combinations, to be fair, than the Arsenal defensive combinations, man. Big up to you, my guy, man. I appreciate you. Big up to Blazu, who says it was just a friendly before, but now Inter, it's war, Mo.
Blaze, I'm just gonna say one thing about that. We aren't on the same universe, Blaze.
Oh, what do you mean?
At the current moment, I swear, bro. Like there is no chance that Inter will face Chelsea this season in a real competition. They are not in the
Oh, you
Champions
better
League.
be us in
Actually,
pre-season, man.
I'm planning to go to the
No,
game.
but
you
to
know.
be honest with you, we aren't. That's not a dig at Chelsea. Chelsea.
That is a dig at Chelsea, but go ahead.
No one knows what he's
No,
doing.
but that's not. That's like.
That's
Why is it a
100%
dig at
a dig at
Chelsea?
Chelsea, but keep
Why?
going.
Ironically-
Why is that a dig at Chelsea? But that's
Yeah,
Because
if
you're
we're that bad and
basically-
when that finish, you better beat us. Simple
Yes.
as that.
No, I never said you're that. But I said we aren't in the same universe.
So
you
beat
are
us
trying to get into the top 4. Beat you where?
in the pre-season.
Pre-season. Oh
You're
my
just,
god.
I'm not. I might not even watch the preseason, Habibi. That's the difference between me. I know that preseason how it works. Have you seen Liverpool preseason? I actually watched the Liverpool. Bro, Liverpool lost 1-0. Bro, who gives a shit, bro? They played fucking.
Yeah,
Preston.
I
Who gives a
honestly,
shit,
I
bro?
didn't give us one fuck.
Bro,
not
who
one
gives a
fuck.
shit, bro?
By the way, Ziad, just so you know, the season that Liverpool won the league 1920, we lost every single preseason.
Yeah, okay, that's not the point. I'm not saying it matters, but if
Nah,
we're that bad,
Ziad went from
can't do
celebrating
so.
Champions Leagues to
No, I'll be honest with you, Inter Milan versus
Yeah,
Chelsea.
we don't need to be
You
celebrating.
have to
Yeah, we
watch
don't.
one.
I don't.
You have to
No
watch
one.
one.
Listen, no one cares about listening.
To be honest, I'll be on
respectfully.
vacation. If I have time, I'll watch it.
Big up C, who
middle
says
of the
using
day, bro.
Darko as a source is hilarious. Same guy, he said De Zerbi was done deal for Chelsea, laughing my ass out. Fraud sources for fraud, Hussam. I mean, I'm not saying use Darko as sources. I'm just saying Darko's my bro, guys. Like I've known him on Spaces. This guy was my co-host on Football Wars, and I know for a fact that he knows people who knows people. And I was in his position where you hear stuff and shit, and that's just the reality situation. I'll give you an example. Me myself, I knew for a fact we liked Ait Nouri, but then the meeting with Jorge Mendes didn't go well, and then we said fuck off to Ait Nouri. So that's just kind of how transfers operate sometimes. So
You lost.
not
You lost
everyone gets
Ainuri, yeah?
everything right all the time. By the way, if I put Fabrizio Romano on this Ahwa stream right here, he wouldn't know every single detail about Chelsea. And that's the guy who has like Todd Bowley's like number personally. So let's not go there. If Maresca's an upgrade, they failed. They're effed, sorry, is what AMT says. That's what I'm saying. Some random championship guy. You're telling me he's an upgrade on Mauricio Pochettino.
So there's no chance
Okay.
Maresca does better than Pochettino next season.
Yeah,
There's no
there is
chance.
We
no
don't know.
chance.
That's the point. We don't
Dayo,
know.
Biamo, this is where you're not bloody listening. I'm saying we don't know. Hassan's saying 100%.
Yeah, but what is more
Yeah, but
likely?
Hussam is making a prediction.
No, okay, your prediction is that there's no chance Maresca does better than Poch. Is that what you're
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
Dayo, so Mo, don't say you don't know when Hassan is saying 100%. I'm saying we don't know.
So,
I
so
like
you
this
don't know if
new
he's an
PM.
upgrade, Ziad. You don't know if he's
I
an
can
upgrade.
like
How am I supposed to know if he's an upgrade? The
No,
guy
because
that
yeah,
played one
you know,
as a manager one
Yeah,
game.
Yeah, you know for next season, you're actually the person on Ahwa who's fucked the most. I hope you
I'm
know
shocked.
this, you know?
Watch out, watch out.
Yeah,
So
I'm
surely
No,
he's
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Mm.
Ahmed has the rivalry with you. He cooks you anytime. Mo has a rivalry
Who
with
cooks
you.
me?
And
Yeah.
Saad can't stand Chelsea or you. So it's going to be
No,
beautiful.
but what I'm
next
saying
season.
to Ziad, yeah, is that you were heavily criticizing Poch, rightfully so. I agree with you, but you
But
can't you can't say Poch out for all that time just to sit on the fence and say, "Oh, I don't know if Maresca's the one." You can't say that.
Okay,
Yeah, I feel like you can't do
give
that.
me a
You
couple
can't do that,
games,
actually.
You
bro.
can't do
You
that.
know
You-
what?
Hold on,
Ziad,
hold on,
you actually
hold
can't
on.
do
Ziad,
that.
Ziad,
So hold up,
No,
you
he
clown.
can. No,
You
I-
clown.
I,
One
I
second.
disagree with you.
One second,
I
you clown.
disagree with this take.
One second.
actually.
So if I sat
disagree
here,
with this take.
I said we're gonna win the league, are you gonna laugh at me?
No,
If I
it's
sat
not
here,
winning
I
the
said
league.
1 second. If I sat here, I said we're gonna guarantee top 4, and there's no chance we don't get top 4, you're gonna laugh at me. But me
Bro.
sitting there saying I don't know what's gonna happen, you're laughing.
What I'm
Pick a
saying,
side.
listen, you're missing the point. What I'm saying
No, I'm
to
not
you,
to the point.
what I'm saying to you, yeah, is that I'm not saying go and say Maresca's going to win the title. Forget about winning the title. I'm saying because
Winning the
Pochettino's
title.
tactics, yeah, forget
Okay.
because Pochettino's tactics were trash and he didn't know what to do. Then surely that you're happy that you know what? Yes, we didn't get Hansi Flick, but Maresca is an upgrade and he's going to do something. And you have to have like a certain expectation. You can't just-
Maresca will do better than what Poch did yesterday. Last
you just
season.
said I don't know 2 seconds ago.
No, bro. When you say top 4 and when you say what Poch did, it's two different things. When you say complete upgrade, you don't know. Where's he going to take us? I don't know. But next season, he's going. I think he will have a better season. It'll be very hard not to have a better season than Poch. The guy was like, "I'm sorry, bro. It's very hard not to
Okay,
have a better
tell us,
season." Than him.
listen. Now we're going to move on to the United topics. Guys, we're only 5 likes
Can we
away
talk
from
about
400
Liverpool if you
likes.
don't mind, bro? Can I ask you a question about
Final-
Liverpool?
I
I
said,
do
Ahwa,
mind.
bro. We never talk about
I-
Liverpool.
I do
never.
mind.
We never talk
But-
about Liverpool.
Oh
But-
yeah, we never talk about Liverpool. How come our 4 of come back on camera now? Be a man. خليك زلمه قد حالك. خليك زلمه. اذا انك زلمه افتح الكاميرا هسه. How come? First of all, stop being a bitch. You can eat on stream. No one says I fucking smoke on stream. That's number 1. Number 2, how come if we don't talk about Liverpool on Ahwa, top 4 of the 5 most viewed Ahwas is all Liverpool cookings? Yeah, okay.
Mm,
That's fair.
exactly. Yeah.
What-
yeah.
So,
What are
Ziad,
you
what do you want
talking
to
about?
talk about Liverpool? We
What
haven't
else are we
signed
talking about
anyone.
Liverpool?
No, 1 second. We haven't signed anyone. We haven't sold anyone. We aren't fucking linked to anyone. Yalla. شو
That's not
نحكي?
the point.
Do you like slots bald head?
Trent was linked to Real Madrid, we didn't speak about it.
حبيبي, Trent is staying.
He was
خلاص.
linked to Real Madrid though.
خلاص, here Hussam ITK has told you. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Let's talk about Manchester United final topic of the day. Ahmed, Ugarte, all the United shit. Talk to me, brother.
Yeah, listen, bro. When it comes to Ugarte, yeah, like there's been bare reports about him and Rabiot and that, yeah. So, like I said, for me, we need to get a midfield. The midfield for me is like the biggest problem here because we don't have enough legs in that midfield. You know, we've got Kobe as well. Like as good as he is, he needs a lot of support in that midfield because, bro, like I don't know. It's looking like we're going to sell either McTominay or Casemiro who's going to be leaving United. So a midfield needs to come in. I would say, you know what it is? People are just saying Ugarte, yeah. We need about 2 to 3 midfielders if we're being honest, not just Ugarte because that's not enough. Because with him, yeah, like he offers you a lot of like running. He runs around a lot, but we still need someone who's good on the ball, as a number 6, like a Zubamendi. Like that's that type of profile that I want at United, who can play in Casemiro's position. Because I don't think Ugarte can play that role by himself. Yeah, I think he's more of a number 8 in a sense. So yeah, man, like with Ugarte, I think PSG are asking for way too much money as well. I heard that they're asking for like 60 or 70 mil. So that's too much money for me. If they're asking for that amount, then I wouldn't go for him because I'm hearing that Zubamendi's release clause is around 60 million euros. I would much rather go for him instead of overpaying for this Ugarte guy. Some guy said a spicy drink. Now this guy's taking the piss. Nah, but that's what I'm saying. Like Ugarte needs to be. There needs to be 2 midfielders coming in because, like I said, even Rabiot is being linked as well. Not just Ugarte, Zubamendi as well. There's bare midfielders that are in the market, and we need to be getting because Amrabat's not going to sign. We're not going to sign Amrabat, and if we get money from McTominay for 30 mil, then bro, there's enough money to get new midfielders. And yeah, bro, my problem is with this United team, yeah, is that especially in the midfield, all of them, barring Kobe, are trash on the ball. McTominay's not good on the ball. Bruno's not good on the ball. Mason Mount, bro, I was watching Mason Mount, yeah, the last game. I swear to God, the more I see him as my number 7 at United, I just get depressed straight away. I get depressed because he's rubbish. I don't rate Mason Mount.
United, man.
Listen, bro, United are clowns for getting him, yeah. But anyway, we need more ball players in this team, man. We need more ball players. I wouldn't really mind us. Go on, Ahmed, go on.
Yeah, I've got a question to the whole. This is a question to the whole panel because I already asked Ahmed this question.
Yeah.
These guys, yeah, again, a lot of younger players. It seems right. Is United the right place for these guys to be, developing their talent right now? With the way their fan base also is kind of known for impression a lot of these guys too.
Yeah, I think it is. I think United is all these young players because they have the guys who are running the club now are changing everything. These guys know how to run stuff and they're doing the right things. And why do you think these young players are going there? You think it's just because it's because they've realized they've sold them something. They've explained how they're going to help them grow. Hey, buddy, it's okay.
Hello.
He's saying, yeah, hi. All right, now go. Bye. Bye-bye. Love you.
Bye-bye. Arsenal have no Champions League. Right, Dayo?
Yeah. Yeah, my son. Yeah, my son has only witnessed 1 FA Cup. Come on, you Gunners! Let's go, buddy.
Oh, you made into an Arsenal fan. Oh,
he is an Arsenal fan.
Why
He's
not
his son. Who you think he's gonna support?
Nah, bro, shit, bro.
Al Hilal?
Nah, bro. It needs to be United, bro. Turn it to
He needs to send him to Chelsea, man. You know what I mean? At least you win.
I
At
know
least you get
Chelsea,
to
man,
finals of
man.
Chelsea, man. You know what I mean? Come on, man.
Oh, actually, yeah, he's not seen Arsenal win a title, but he's seen them win an FA Cup. So whoever that person is that's talking,
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, he's seen an FA Cup now, at least in his lifetime. In his few years, I'm sure your nephews who are his age have not seen. Some of you have not seen anything. Some of you, you know yourselves.
No, but name names. Come on, you can't just say.
We won the title in 2020 and the Champions League 2019.
No, not you. I'm not talking. No. See, they know themselves. The people.
Oh yeah, now respect Liverpool.
Anyway, like I said, I think Man U is a place for them to develop right now.
Chelsea.
And Chelsea, look, because Chelsea has already employed that method of getting young players. It's clear what they're doing. you know, Chelsea. So I think Manchester United is also going down the same route, and there's nothing wrong. No,
Dayo, would you be upset if he supports Liverpool? Be honest.
who?
Your
If my
son.
son, no, I would not be. Let me tell you the truth about it. I care about Arsenal. I don't force anybody that I love.
Oh,
My
Liverpool.
wife, I don't. The only reason he says, "Come on, you Gunners," is because he sees me.
Most trophies in
Let
England.
me,
What do you
let
mean?
me, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this.
Not Liverpool.
Yes,
Listen,
yes, he's a
guys,
VH,
guys.
man. Yes, the
No,
guy
hold on,
VH.
Ahmed, hear this.
What?
Ahmed, hear
if
this.
my son becomes flipping
Ahmed, hear
scout,
this, right?
get
He's been
adopted.
asking me.
I like this.
He's been asking me to buy him a jersey, and I haven't bought him a jersey. That's
Just
how
to
much
say.
I don't. He said, "Oh, I want my own." I'm like, nope. When you
Okay.
get older, when you
Dayo,
get older,
I
you want
respect
support.
that.
When you want support who you want support. I'll let you support them. And
I
I'll be
respect
with you.
that. But when I
My
have a
father,
son,
listen,
like,
my
he doesn't
father is
support
a Chelsea
Liverpool,
fan.
I'm putting him up for adoption.
Listen,
My dad
listen,
is a
man.
Chelsea
You
fan.
you have
My
to use
dad.
this, yeah. You have to use this, yeah, to get your son to
So-
watch.
My dad
You
is
know
a
what I'm
Chelsea fan.
saying? You got to get the
It's video.
VHS in, plug to
Oh
it.
no, I don't have to. Here's the thing, Ahmed. I don't have to use anything for him because he'll choose whoever he wants to support. When he gets to that age, he'll choose whoever he wants. And when he does choose them, he will find a medium to watch whoever it is. My dad is a Chelsea fan, right? So I don't like
See,
that's
look at
the-
that real mentality. Pop's got the real mentality, man. That's what I'm talking about. Man.
No, but my father supported Chelsea. My father is 88. He has been supporting Chelsea way before you guys, your money came. So he knew what he supported. Unlike some of you who just joined because of your small money. Now that Abramovich is gone, you're all lamenting. Look at what Don Bully has done to my club.
You know who else doesn't know ball? Speaking of Ahmed, because Ugarte would be a fantastic signing for Man
No,
United.
but no,
I
what
think-
I'm saying is, no, with Ugarte,
I don't
like,
think you need a lot of midfielders.
no, but what I'm saying is, I'm not saying I wouldn't take Ugarte. I think Ugarte is a good player and he will fit into this team because we need legs. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm saying that he shouldn't be like the only midfielder that we should be getting in because I still think we
Who
need
else
more.
do you want to get realistically?
Realistically, I would love I would want to get like a Zubamendi number 6. I would like to get him.
There you are.
Because, bro, think about it, yeah? I genuinely think that with Casemiro, we will sell him if the right offer comes in.
Zubamendi and Manu won't work in the same midfield.
Yeah, but the thing is, bro, the thing is, even if it don't work, I don't want Kobe Mino to be playing week in, week out every single game non-stop because he's still a young kid as good as he is. Do you get what I'm saying? So I need him to be on the bench every now and then and not to burn him out too early, bro. Do you get it? Because look what Barcelona did with Pedri and Gavi and all them players. We need to, like, as good as he is, we need to relax with Kobe a little bit, like, for next season. I'm not trying to see him play too many games. That's why I wanted, like, more midfielders in.
Rabiot at the end.
Yeah, Rabiot on a free. I don't know why people are complaining. Rabiot on a free is calm for me.
I like it. I think
He's-
Arsenal
he's a
should be
good-
all over this deal, actually.
Bro, Rabiot, we should be getting in because what? How?
Every time someone is linked, you want Arsenal to sign everyone? Khalas?
No,
Arsenal,
it's a
Arsenal,
free
Arsenal.
guy, experienced guy. They don't have enough midfielders. They need
That's what I'm
Rabiot.
saying.
Bro. Arsenal and Man United need this is
Why
someone
the
who
fuck
is
would
free.
Arsenal need Rabiot? Why the fuck would they need Rabiot?
Who?
I'm
Arsenal.
not going to explain it to you. Watch my show earlier and I explained it. Watch my
Oh,
show.
okay.
Rabiot is not.
Next time, I promise you,
No,
next
because
time
this
I'm
is
on
going to
your
be,
channel.
Habibi, this is
Next
going
time I'm on
to
your
be
channel,
very
you
long.
ask me a Liverpool question, I'll tell you, watch my show. Yalla.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Habibi, this is going to be very long. You want to talk Man United? I'm going to explain to you. Okay, guys, because Hussam is very sensitive, I'm going to explain to you why Arsenal need Rabiot. Thomas Partey and Jorginho, right? These are the experienced two midfielders. They are leaving on a free next season. Rabiot is a free agent. He's not going to cost you a penny to sign. Some bonus or whatever thing. He's going to get a wage. He's asking for a wage that is equal to 150 to 190K a week. That's all he's asking for, right? There is no fee you're going to pay for the club. When Partey and Jorginho leave next season on a free, you already have that guy that is the squad player that is there, the French international, who is going to be only 30 years old next season, already tied into a 2-year contract after. They lack that guy. So when Thomas Partey
I think
and
Arsenal
Jorginho
should
leave,
sign Conor Gallagher.
Really?
you're talking about Conor Gallagher because they pay money.
How
Rabiot
did we
is
come? How did
free.
we come back to Arsenal again, you people? Can we leave? Can we
Oh,
that's what
continue?
I'm
with Manchester
saying,
United
man.
When
here?
I said
I
Arsenal.
agree with Dayo. Stop talking about Arsenal, Mo. Go back to Man United.
So let's run. We need to
Okay,
stop
to
talking
be
about running up.
honest with you, listen, I gotta go, but I'm not gonna dwell on this. Osam is trying to poke me. Basically, Arsenal and Man United need a Rabiot at the current moment because of the lack of midfielders they have.
Bro,
That's the thing. And he's a
and
free agent.
as well, and look at it as well. We've got Eriksen in the midfield, we've got McTominay in the midfield, and we've got Casemiro, who, look, we're looking to sell. So if we get rid of all the 3 players, that means Ugarte isn't enough alone, which is why I want more than just him. If we get Ugarte and Rabiot, bro, then that's solid. That's solid because you've got a guy who can run around and you've got the experienced guy right next to him who's left-footed and he can also tackle. Rabiot was that type of player, yeah, where he's just a 6/7 out of 10 at everything. Nothing special, nothing outstanding, yeah, but someone who you just need in the team. And where we are as a club.
Ahmed, I'm going to make a prediction for you right now.
Go on.
And I'll end on this before we do super chats and end the stream.
Yeah.
I think Ugarte will be Man United's best signing this summer if it happens. That's how good I think the guy is.
Yeah, he's a
I'd
good
take
player.
him at Liverpool in a heartbeat. And sometimes, Ahmed, players need to do certain roles on the football.
Exactly.
Ugarte is a shit passer, but defensively, he's gonna tackle the fuck out of people. That's exactly what you need. A tackler. I think he's literally just behind Palhinha when it comes to tackles and shit like that in Europe. So he's very good defensively. That's exactly what you need. Anyway. Let me read these two super chats from Blazu. He says, we need to cover Inter games next season. Every time Mo cooks everyone without ever really talking on Inter, see how much content comes from those Mo watch-alongs.
All I have to say, Blaze, is one of the most viewed shows on the Ahwa is me sitting for 2 hours getting cooked. It's just simple as that, my friend. Simple as that.
That's it.
And also, Inter win. Inter win. When we lose, I'll get cooked. We won the league, my friend.
Remember when Hamza shaked his keys in your face? That was fucking hilarious.
Bro.
Chelsea are convinced Dayo's son will suit the project. Hey, listen. On that note, that has to be the funniest super chat of the day, right?
If you can, if Blaze, if you can pay him the 200K a week, I will send him to Chelsea. Hey,
to be fair, Dayo, he's in the age range of the of what Chelsea signed anyway. You know.
Yeah,
so
no, Enzo Fernandez and the likes. Yeah, that's
right there. Anyway, big up to all of you guys. Big up to AMT, Sal, Foolish, Mickey, Nine, Barrios, Farhad, Blaze, Sean, Jamie, Ishan, Frankie, and Mariam for the super chat. Big up to you as well. W's on the chat for Mariam. Big up to you. Shukran, Mariam, for the super chat. Do you know Mariam?
Nah.
Oh, W's on the chat for Mariam. And make sure you guys are slapping the like button. Make sure you guys are subscribing to This Is Football if you're yet to do so. The bridge is in the description. Ziad's zone is in the description. Banter on the pitch is in the description. Footy Judge Mo, AA United TV, United Spurs of America, Saad and Hamza's channels as well are in the description. Saad's Football Corner and Hamza Talks Ball. Love to every single one of you guys. I'm going to be back tomorrow, inshallah, at 3:30 with Hussam X Tom Little. And we have the finale of A-Listers tomorrow. And
so we're still going to be talking about nothing on that show, yeah? With the other Liverpool.
What do you mean?
I mean, there's no transfer news literally for you guys. So like, what are you going to be talking about?
Anyway, make sure guys go check out Ahmed on the bridge. Love you all. This stream is going to take you to Jacob's channel. How can we piss off Jacob? I want everyone to spam one word and one word only. Regardless, if you like or hate Arsenal, just spam the word rice in his chat so he can get triggered. Love you all, and I'm see you guys on the other side.
Big up.
Peace.